Chris Russian back at Comfield, and we apologize for that as we get things back underway. Mustangs on Deck is brought to you by Billings Med Transit. Tonight, the Mustangs take on the Provo Angels. It's the first of a 7-game homestand. Live from Comfield. Well, let's catch you up to date as we try to get back on track here. The Mustangs had the day off yesterday after returning from a 7-game road trip that saw the club winning 3 and dropping 4. Now, 3 of those 4 losses were to tonight's opponent, the Provo Angels. Sunday, the Mustangs dropped a tough 3-2 decision to the Ogden Raptors. The Mustangs trail going into the top of the 4th, 1-0, when leadoff hitter Philip Gentry singled. Then with 1 out, Joey Votto hit his first of 2 doubles on the day. That put runners at second and third with 1 out. Ben Hines then singled sharply to left, and when it looked as though we would have a possible play at the plate, the throw was cut off, and Hines was cut down trying to advance to second, but the Mustangs took the lead 2-1. Camilo Vasquez, who started the game for the Ponies, went 4 1/3 innings, striking out 6 while walking 5. He was not charged with the run scored by the Raptors in the second due to an error. Carlos Bojorquez came into the game at the bottom of the 5th with runners on first and third with only 1 out. The second out of the inning was recorded on an outstanding play by first baseman Joey Votto, who made a running over-the-shoulder catch. Then Bojorquez got out of the inning with a strikeout to end the threat. Raptors vaulted ahead of the Ponies in the top of the second as Bojorquez walked the leadoff hitter. Then an error on the attempted sacrifice put runners at first and second with nobody out. The runners went to second and third on a grounder to second. Bojorquez struck out the cleanup hitter looking, and with 2 outs, Luis Castillo singled to center, driving in the tying and go-ahead runs. The Mustangs had their chances when the first 2 hitters got on in the 8th, but could not successfully sacrifice as the lead runner was gunned down at third on a bump back to the pitcher. After a ground out to the second baseman, Joey Votto walked to load the bases with 2 out. The threat was extinguished on a pop fly to center. In the 9th, the Mustangs got a runner on first with a walk, but a strikeout ended the game, and the Raptors broke a 6-game losing streak, winning for the first time at home 3-2. The game went 2 hours, 59 minutes in front of a paid crowd of 2,637. Bojorquez picked up his first loss of this season to even his record at 1-1. Tonight it's payback time as the Provo Angels are in town for the first of a 3-game set on this 7-game homestand. Derek Hawk will get his first professional start for the Angels. Von Sturzbach, still looking for his first decision of the season, will head to the mound for Tom Kutchman's team, who made the long bus ride here to Billings yesterday as everybody had the day off in the Pioneer League. Absolutely gorgeous day for baseball here at Comfield. We're underneath partly cloudy skies. 91 degrees right now is what the Weather Channel is saying. And with that, we'll take our first time out of the evening. When we come back, we'll sit down and talk with the bench coach for the Mustangs. That's Onyx Mercado. This is Chris Russian. We'll come back to Comfield in 2 minutes on the Billings Mustangs Radio Network.
24-hour fitness with 437 locations worldwide and growing, with one right here at 1603 Grand Avenue in Billings. You can't go wrong with 24-hour fitness. 24-hour fitness has the best equipped and cleanest clubs around, offering a wide variety of amenities such as basketball courts, pool, sauna, steam rooms, tons of free weights, all the latest in cardio equipment, and the hottest group exercise classes in the country. Call 1-800-204-2400 today for the location nearest you. 24-hour fitness. It's the way we make you feel.
Some people go nowhere in life. Others book their company meetings at the Hampton Inn. At the Hampton Inn, we cater to the business community with a 24-hour exercise room and pool, a 40-plus item breakfast bar, and no-hassle meeting planning with TVs, VCRs, whatever you need included in the price of the room. The Hampton Inn, 5110 Southgate Drive, just west of Geyser Park. We're with you all the way.
The kids doing riding Met Transit to all of their summer activities.
They're doing great. It's like having their own personal chauffeur. The kids can go to a friend's house, the park, the swimming pool, the mall, downtown, or anywhere the Met travels for just $5 a month, July and August, for unlimited rides. And you know what? You can rest assured that your kids will be with safe, dependable, and professional drivers. Wherever your kids need to go, they can get there by bus.
Well, we're gone a lot in June, but I'm definitely going to take your advice for July and August. It sounds like the perfect solution to the busy world we live in. Where do I call again?
Just call 657-8218 for routing and scheduling information, or have the kids call about the $5 monthly summer fun pass. The Met will help them plan their trip.
Call the City of Billings Met Transit today at 657-8218. That's 657-8218. You can get there by bus.
Have that sports itch that needs to be scratched? Count on News Radio 970 to bring you Fox Sports Weekends every weekend on News Radio 970 KBUL.
Back at Top Field on the On Deck Show. Chris Rushton, we're getting ready to have a conversation with Onyx Mercado. He's the bench coach for this Billings Mustangs team. On Deck is brought to you by Billings Met Transit. For safe, reliable transportation all summer long, all throughout the Billings area, give the folks at Billings Met Transit a call. Remember, you can get there by bus. As we said, now going to have a chance to sit down and talk with Onyx Mercado, the bench coach for the Billings Mustangs. And first of all, Onyx, you've been here both now as a player and a coach. You really enjoy Billings, don't you?
Yeah, it's a fun town to play, and I love the fans here.
Onyx, each and every game, I tell the folks on the radio that you're jogging out to first base to be the first base coach. A lot of responsibility over there, but not only is that one of your jobs, also you're an interpreter for some of the Latin players on this team, with you being from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I got little jobs to do and here and there, but it's a lot of responsibility there on first base. I got to make sure the guys get the signs straight, get all the stuff right, and just enjoy trying to have some fun with all the work we do.
That's what baseball's about, is having fun, and you guys certainly had fun here 2 years ago winning the Pioneer League Championship. Had a bunch of characters on that team, and you guys won a lot of ball games, and Rick Burleson's first year as manager here.
Yeah, it's a great team, a fun team. We're always together, playing hard. Just unbelievable team we had, and I see a lot of resemblance with that team and this team. I think we have a good team right now too.
Onyx, some of the Latin-born players, some of them don't speak a word of English, and you've kind of got to be around there every once in a while to be able to, once Rick starts going through the science and the teaching process that you guys do each and every day, and then you follow it up with some Spanish right behind him.
Yeah, it's a little tough once in a while. You got to be there 110% in the conversation. That way you get every little single detail and trying to translate and stuff. But I enjoy doing it.
Also, you're a little bit younger than the rest of the coaching staff here for the Mustangs, and you're a little bit closer to the players in age and also in the music and some of the other things that you guys like. And I know that that's got to be an important part of a team to have somebody like yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I love that part of the coaching right now for me, because it's just the guys just trust me a lot. They come to me when they need something. They always talk to me about most of everything, and I enjoy telling them how it is. And I've been here last year for a couple of weeks, a year before the full season, and I know what it takes to win.
Onyx, you're just like a lot of these players out here. Now that you've made the conversion from a player to coaching, one of these days you want to be a big league manager, don't you?
Yes, sir. I mean, whenever it's the time, I'll be ready, but I'm not thinking about it right now. I'm just trying to enjoy and learn as much as I can day by day, and we'll see what happens in the future.
What's the most important thing that these guys need to know whenever they come on the field every day?
They got to think about this is the last day they'll be here. They got to work hard every single day like it's going to be the last. Baseball, you never know what can happen. You always got to work hard and keep working. I mean, keep a good attitude when you're not playing or where you're playing.
Onyx, I've asked just about every single player that I've interviewed so far, and I want to ask you as a coach, who was your favorite baseball player growing up? Who was the guy that you tried to pattern your game after?
One of the guys that I watched when I was younger is, because I was a catcher, Ivan Rodriguez. I always admired him, how hard he works, how good of a catcher he was, and just seeing how many Gold Gloves he won and everything, it's just unbelievable seeing it. I'm trying to, put myself in his plays and, trying to learn from him.
Onyx, thanks a lot, and continued success in your career.
Thank you.
Onyx Mercado, he's the bench coach for the Billings Mustangs. When we come back, we'll check the rest of yesterday's action in the Pioneer League. The Mustangs had the day off today, getting ready to take on the Provo Angels. The Angels took 3 of 4 in Provo early last week. On Deck is sponsored by Billings Met Transit. Remember, you can get there by bus. Back after this, timeout on the Billings Mustangs Radio Network.
A unique two-way radio, cell phone, and pager in one compact Motorola handheld unit. Keep in contact with co-workers, contractors, and suppliers instantly with the push of a button. Instant two-way communications throughout and between Yellowstone County, Missoula, Great Falls, Helena, and Red Lodge, with additional coverage continually constructed over the state. The Airtel system provides many more features than a typical cell phone, and the rate plans are less expensive as well. Airtel, your Nextel-like service in Montana. Call 259-1212.
In the market for a new or used car, truck, or van? Make sure you stop in at your volume discount dealer, Danny Manholt Frontier Chevrolet Hummer, where you'll find the largest selection of new Chevys in the state, or the largest selection of used cars available. Whether it's trucks or vans, we've got your vehicle. Danny Manholt Frontier Chevrolet Hummer, where you'll find over 350 used cars for sale every day, and a proud sponsor of Mustangs baseball. Danny Manholt Frontier Chevrolet Hummer, 3000 King Avenue West.
Located just blocks from Cobb Field, on your way to or from the Mustangs, try the Rock Pile, Smokehouse, and Sports Bar. Sample the wide selection of homemade salads, sandwiches, or entrees, and one of their signature wood-smoked meats. The lunch specials $4.50 Monday through Friday, with happy hour specials and a different food and drink special every day. Breakfast Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 1, and the best view in town. 10 feet of crystal clear big screen TV at the Rock Pile on the corner of 27th Street and Pauly Drive. Tired of all the hassle that goes with your internet connection? The empty promises, forever hold times, lack of service, and lame support? Well, give TGR Solution a call. TGR offers solid dial-up internet access, high-speed DSL for the home or small office, and dedicated access for larger businesses. They're Montana-owned and operated, and when you call, you'll get professional service and support in a matter of minutes instead of hours. Why put up with poor service from your internet provider? Call 294-6000 today. TGR Solution, national internet, Montana style.
News Radio 970 KBUL.
Back at Cobb Field, it is a beautiful, beautiful evening of baseball starting to shape up here as they have this field in just tip-top condition. Both of the teams out on the field right now, continuing to go through their warm-up paces. The out-of-town scores are brought to you each and every game by Denny Manholt Frontier Chevrolet Hummer for the best selection and price. Visit Denny Manholt's new location at 3000 King Avenue West, where there was no games yesterday in the Pioneer League. Everybody had the day off for travel. Now today, Missoula is at Idaho Falls, Ogden is at Great Falls, Helena is at Casper. Now, in the Northern Division standings, the Mustangs are still in the cellar with a .500 record of 6-6. There's 3 games out of first place behind Helena, who has a record of 7-3. Great Falls, or check that, Helena has a record of 9-3. Great Falls owns that top spot with them at 9-3. Missoula is 7-5. They're 2 games out. Everybody's still easy striking distance here in the early part of the season. In the South Division, this Provo Angel team leads that division by 2 games over Ogden. Ogden has a losing record of 5-8. Casper 4-9, and Idaho is only 3-10 to start out this young season. In the majors, Cincinnati starts the day 4.5 games out of first place. They are in Pittsburgh taking on the Pirates, and in the top of the 5th inning with Cincinnati batting, they trail the Pittsburgh Pirates 2-1. St. Louis leads the division. They are hosting San Francisco. St. Louis lost to San Francisco last night 5-1, and today San Francisco hangs a 5 spot in the top of the first inning. With St. Louis batting in the bottom of the second, San Francisco leads St. Louis 5-0. Let's bring you through the rest of baseball. First of all, in a game that's in the bottom of the 5th, Atlanta's at Florida. Florida leads Atlanta 9-1. The Cubs, trying to battle their way back into first place, are tied up with Philadelphia at Philadelphia 3-3 in the bottom of the 5th. Montreal is at New York. They're tied up with the Mets 2 apiece in the 5th. Houston hosts Milwaukee, no score in the bottom of the 2nd. Arizona is at Colorado. That game gets underway a little bit later tonight. And Los Angeles hosts the Padres. In the American League, let's run down the scoreboard very quickly in the American League, starting out with the Yankees. They trail Baltimore at Camden Yards 5-0 in the bottom of the 3rd. Detroit has a 3-0 lead hosting Toronto. Tampa Bay hosts Boston. They're beating the Bo Sox 3-0. We'll give you the rest of some of those scores coming up a little bit later. Tonight, it is Derek Hart versus Von Sturzbach. We'll go through those starting lineups, but that'll wrap up the On Deck Show. It's brought to you by Billings Met Transit. Up next, it's the Mustangs and the Angels. Live from Cobb Field, the first of a 7-game homestand. Chris Russian back after this break on the Mustangs Radio Network.
Come inside the historic Northern Hotel. Reacquaint yourself with all of its traditional elegance and classic charm. When you check into the Northern, you'll feel right at home. Dine in the historic Golden Bell or enjoy the lounge, a grand presence in Billings since 1904. Call today to book your group and catering events at 896-2384. Come inside the historic Northern Hotel in downtown Billings.
At News Channel 6, we know you're busy. Sometimes it seems there's just not enough time in the day. But there is help. News Channel 6 is the first and only station to bring you the top news stories of the day and tomorrow's weather forecast in the first 6 minutes of our news. At News Channel 6, we won't make you wait for the weather. Chief Meteorologist Sean Stevens delivers it first, delivers it fast. More local news and weather in just 6 minutes. Only on News Channel 6.
Radio 970 KBUL Sports presents Billings Mustangs Baseball.
Breaking ball on the inside corner and a strike 3 call. So Simon looks at the breaking ball on the inside. Gomez picks up his second strikeout of the night. And now there's 2 set aside. Righty-lefty matchup with the pitch to home plate is a line drive caught by Pavel. Double play. He steps in the bag at first, 2 down. A line drive right to Pavel at first base. And Sanchez off the bag, too. And that's a double play. High fly ball deep towards right field. Back goes Carter. This ball is way back. Forget it. It's way out of there. Walter Olmsted breaking out of the slump in a hurry with a monstrous home run to deep right field. And the Mustangs take a 1-0 lead. Line drive deep towards right center field. Back goes Santiago. And this one is gone. A line drive home run by Elvin Andahar. The opposite way to right center field. And the Mustangs take a 4-2 lead. The pitch to Troy. Line drive going over short. That's going to drop. Base hit. Ball game over. Mustangs win. Troy Cairns, a base hit over the shortstop going into left center field. And the Mustangs win it 6-5.
Billings Mustangs Baseball, brought to you this season by 24-Hour Fitness, ABC 6 Fox 4 Television, Ace Prestige Rent-A-Car, the Billings Gazette, President Communications, Denny Menholt Frontier Chevrolet, the Hampton Inn, the Cloud Yellow Book, Pepsi, Rimrock Inn, Shipton's Big R, TGR Solution, and C Creative. Now, live from the ballpark, the voice of Billings Mustangs Baseball, Chris Russian.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Mustangs Professional Baseball. I'm Chris Russian. Tonight, Rick Burleson's Mustangs will face the Provo Angels here at Cobb Field. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous evening of baseball on tap here tonight. It's the first of a 7-game homestand for our ponies. Our game time temperature is brought to you by BillingsMustangs.com. Tickets, merchandise, schedules, and up-to-date player information. Visit the official online website of the Billings Mustangs at www.BillingsMustangs.com. You can listen to all the play-by-play by clicking on the broadcast icon located on the Mustangs homepage. Our game time temperature, 91 degrees. It is warm here and has been throughout the day, but it is going to be a beautiful evening of baseball. We got a nice light breeze blowing through the park underneath some partly cloudy skies. When we come back, we'll check the starting pitching matchup. That comes your way after this on the Billings Mustangs Radio Network.
Are bland burgers and greasy fries just not doing it for you? Are you ready for something better? Taco John's meat and potato burritos. Great, big, fresh-made burritos. No heat lamps here. Loaded with seasoned beef or char-grilled chicken. And a big helping of those famous potato olays. Bye-bye, burgers. Hello, Taco John.
There's a whole lot of Mexican going on at Taco John.
And all of Billings and Laurel Taco John's locations.
The Rimrock Inn is the official hotel of the Billings Mustangs, located right near downtown with convenient access to the hospitals, Metra, and Cobb Field. And there's a complimentary airport shuttle. Locally owned and operated, the Rimrock Inn features a free expanded continental breakfast, complimentary cookies every evening, in-room coffee makers, a lobby computer for internet access, plus there's a restaurant and a lounge on the property. The official hotel of the Billings Mustangs, the Rimrock Inn.
News Radio 970 KBUL.
Chris Russian back at Cobb Field. Tonight's pitching matchup is brought to you by Z Creative. Z Creative, the official online streaming source and web hosting company of the Billings Mustangs. Well, Rick Burleson sending to the mound tonight. Derek Hawk, he's out of Fort Bragg, California. Mendocino Community College was his last stop. Derek Hawk signed as a free agent this past spring. He's 1-0. Has an earned run average of 1.13 in 2 games, 8 innings pitched. He's only given up 1 run, 5 hits, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. Derek Hawk making his professional debut as a starter here tonight. He will face Von Sturzbach. Now, we saw Sturzbach last week, and the Mustangs fared pretty well against him. Von Sturzbach has yet to get a decision on the season. He's appeared in 3 games, but he does have 2 saves. Has an earned run average of 2.70. He's given up 3 runs, 8 hits, in 10 innings pitched. He's only walked 1, and he struck out 11. Opponents are only batting .216 against him. Both of these managers at the plate right now. Tom Kochman for the Angels, Rick Burleson for the Ponies, exchanging their lineup cards. And when we come back, we'll check those starting lineups. That's in 1 minute here on the Billings Mustangs Radio Network.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 34th Annual Mustang Baseball Season, sponsored in part by the Billings Gazette. The Billings Gazette offers sports fans more coverage of local and national sports news and information than any other source. The Gazette's experienced team of sports reporters works hard to deliver updates and breaking news both in print and on BillingsGazette.com. So, whether you're interested in softball, Little League, Legion, or professional baseball, turn to the Billings Gazette for the latest in sports highlights. In print and online, the Billings Gazette delivers.
You've got mail. Goodbye.
Is your dial-up net service slow and unreliable? With Bresnan Online high-speed internet service, you get user-friendly, always-on, lightning-quick service. And for a limited time, you can get our no-hassle installation for half the normal price. Plus, you'll get $15 off the first 2 months of service. So get Bresnan Online today and start enjoying the internet. Call 1-800-797-7008 today and save up to $80. Not available in all areas. Some restrictions apply. Call Bresnan for pricing and services. Offer expires June 30th, 2003.
News Radio 970 KBUL.
Chris Russian back at Cobb Field, and tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by the Hampton Inn. It's Billings' friendliest hotel. First of all, for the Ponies, Rick Burleson will look like this. Philip Gentry will get the start in left. He'll lead it off. He has 1 home run, 2 RBIs. He's hitting .308. Amelito Hernandez is the second baseman. He's in there for his 13th consecutive game. He is batting at .360 on the season with 3 home runs and 6 RBIs. The first baseman is Joey Votto. He's hitting a cool .400 so far in the season. He had 2 doubles on Sunday's game against the Ogden Raptors. He has an on-base percentage of over .500 right now. Ben Himes is hitting .357. He makes his Pony debut here tonight at home. The young man had a whale of a start to his professional career back in Ogden last Friday. He's hitting .357. Miguel Perez is the catcher. He bats in the 5-hole. He's hitting .344. No home runs, 3 RBIs. He'll do the catching. Chris Dickerson will patrol center field. He's hitting .207, 2 home runs, but he still leads the team with 10 RBIs. Walter Olmstead will bat 7th. He's hitting .209, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs in play third. Bobby Mosby back in the starting lineup here tonight. He had a big night, his first night here at Cobb Field, whenever he smashed a 2-run home run. That helped the Mustangs power their way to a 4-2 win last Saturday over the Helena Brewers. He's batting .136, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Rusty Beal is back at shortstop. The hot-hitting man out of Stetson University is hitting .324 on the season. No home runs, 5 RBIs. Tom Kochman looks like this. Reggie Willits will lead it off. He'll play center. He's hitting .200. Aaron Peel, 1 home run, 9 RBIs. He's hitting .362. He's the designated hitter, hitting second. Adam Pankovich back in the starting lineup. He's hitting .335. He's got 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Matt Brown is the cleanup hitter. 5 home runs, 13 RBIs. He's hitting .333. Brandon Bonkum is the left fielder, hitting a .67. Ryan Kenning with 3 home runs, 8 RBIs, is hitting .244. He'll play first base. Warner Madrigal is back in the starting lineup again this evening for Tom Kochman's Provo Angels. 1 home run, 6 RBIs. He'll play right field. Tommy Duenas, very sure fielding catcher. Behind the plate again, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. He's hitting .258. And Howard Kendrick will bat in the number 9 spot. No home runs, 2 RBIs. He's batting an even 100. Derek Clark versus Von Sturtzbach tonight. As the Mustangs take the field, we are just about ready for the national anthem. And whenever we come back, it's Billings Mustangs professional baseball here on the flagship of the Mustangs. News Radio 970 KBUL. Mustangs baseball is up next.
Some people go nowhere in life. Others book their company meetings at the Hampton Inn. At the Hampton Inn, we cater to the business community with a 24-hour exercise room and pool, a 40-plus item breakfast bar, and no-hassle meeting planning with TVs, VCRs, whatever you need included in the price of the room. The Hampton Inn, 5110 Southgate Drive, just west of Geyser Park. We're with you all the way.
Drink Big Spring bottled water to your health. You'll acquire a taste for excellent water from the start when you drink this water. The source is located in the foothills of the Snowy Mountains near Lewistown, Montana. Big Spring water is not filtered or processed water. This natural mountain spring water is bottled with the natural minerals left in and nothing added such as chlorine, which has to be in your tap water. You know you should drink 8 glasses of water per day to be healthy, so please try Big Spring bottled water. The bottle with the label that actually lists the minerals present in each delicious cold drink. Click and use the coupon in the Mustang Souvenir Game Program today. Call 252-4230.
Universal Athletic Service is proud to support the Billings Mustangs as they aim for another Pioneer League championship in 2003. Located next to County Market on 24th and Central, Universal Athletics is the answer for all your sporting good needs. If you can't find what you're looking for, ask any of the friendly Universal Athletics staff, and they'll be happy to special order just for you. So swing for the fences this year and stop into Universal Athletics. Universal Athletic Service and the Billings Mustangs, a winning combination.
AM 970, News Radio 970, KBUL.
Chris Russian back at Campfield. It's the home of the Billings Mustangs. This place has got a lot of ghosts running around inside of it. You're still reminded each and every day whenever you go past a wall that's in one of the corridors on the way to the Mustangs clubhouse of some of the great players that have graced this stadium. George Brand, of course, back in 1971. Gary Reedus was on that 78 team as one of the best, if not the best, in the history of this Pioneer League. The way that they ripped it up on their en route to another championship. Tom Browning, who played here, of course, Corbin Thomas. A lot of great players have been here at Campfield. Angels getting ready to bat here in the top of the first inning. Behind the plate will be Brian Frisch, the umpire. He's from Denver, Colorado. Chris Schultz will round out this 2-man officiating crew. Chris Schultz out of Henderson, Nevada. So we welcome them to Campfield for the first time this season. Mustangs look like this. Out the outfield from left to right, they'll go Gentry, Dickerson, and Himes. Olmstead plays third. Bielitz short. Second baseman, Jabalito Hernandez. Joey Votto at first base. The catcher, Miguel Perez. And the man that is making his first professional start, Derek Clark, out of Fort Bragg, California. Where's number 31? Big, tall right-hander. 1-0 record. Earned run average of 1.13 in 2 games, 8 innings pitched. He's only given up 1 run. Reggie Willits stands in from the left side. The umpire says play ball, and we are underway at 7:03. The first pitch is in there for a strike. Good crowd on hand here at Campfield. If you're in the area, we invite you to come by. A lot of good seats still available here at the ballpark. Beautiful, beautiful day of baseball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Low in at the knees. Low, though, and it'll even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Reggie Willits, 1 home run, 2 RBIs so far in the season. Batting at even 200. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. And Derek Clark is ahead of the hitter, 1-2. You know, Derek Clark, this very mild-mannered young man. We had him on our On Deck show last week after his performance. 4 innings. He got the save. Here's the 1-2, just barely misses outside. It'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Very passive man off the field. They see he's very aggressive on the mound. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit down the left field line. This ball is going to go fair, and it'll go into the Angel bullpen for extra bases. Sounded like that bat cracked at the plate, but a leadoff double, and the Angels have a runner in scoring position with their first batter. 2-2 pitch on the outside part of the plate. Good job by Reggie Willits just to reach out and dunk it over the third baseman's head down the left field line, and up to the plate comes Aaron Peel. 1 home run, 9 RBIs. He's hitting .362. We got a pretty good wind blowing in off the rim rack. Giant bluff that surrounds Billings. Blows in straight away from center field. Runner at second. Nobody out. Here's a bunt attempt. It's popped up. Perez tries to get to it, and he can as it went back to the screen. And it'll be a 1-strike count to the hitter, Aaron Peel. It is Clear Channel Communication night here at the ballpark. Tomorrow night, Pepsi-Cola night. Thursday, Old Navy Independence Day celebration. And then July the 4th, the Exchange Club of Billings. Free admission with 2 non-perishable food items. Runner runs second. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and popped down the right field line. This one will go out of play. Got underway tonight at 7:03. The great thing about being back in Billings, you can just about set your watch by what time we're going to get started. Derek Hawk on the mound. Looks in, gets the sign from Miguel Perez. Here's the pitch. Swung on and a foul ball. Ooh, into the patio area. Everybody scurries around. Everybody's okay as it hit that fence that separates the field from the patio. A lot of folks enjoying some icy cold Anheuser-Busch products. Good folks at Budweiser. Derek Hawk looks in, gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on the way. Half swing, did he go? He did. Strikeout number 1 on the night for Derek Hawk. And there's 1 away in the top of the first. Hawk got him looking. For Hawk, that's his 7th strikeout on the season, and it brings Adam Pankovich to the mound. Pankovich, he really played well during our trip in Provo. Pankovich hitting .375. Hawk looks in, gets the sign, kicks and fires. It's down in the dirt, ball 1. Pankovich wears number 6 across his back. Angels in their road gray uniforms. Dark navy blue lettering. Kind of reminds you of the Yankees road uniforms. Except they got Provo across the front of them. Here's the 1-0. Pickoff attempt back down to second. Did they get him? They got him at second. Snap throw down to second by Miguel Perez. And they get Reggie Willits leading off too far. Tom Katzman doesn't even look at Willits as he goes by. My goodness. Miguel Perez, that has got to be at least his 5th assist on the season doing that. Now there's 2 outs. There's a curveball that misses inside. Runs the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Nice play by Miguel Perez. Woo! You've effectively almost taken the bat out of Sturzbach's hands. Check swing, did he go? He did not go, says Chris Schultz, the first base umpire. Field umpire in this 2-man officiating crew. Pankovich, 1 home run, 3 RBIs on the season. Stands in with a 3-1 count on the way. Half a swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And that'll fill it up at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Home stance behind the bag over at third. Beal playing a step in off of the grass on the infield. Derek Hawk looks in, shakes off the first sign, now comes back with the second one. Here's the pitch. Swinging a hot shot to short, and that's going to get over the head of Beal for a base hit. Pankovich just lines it into left field. It's the second hit of the inning. But with the pickoff play at second, that keeps the goose egg up on the board, and Matt Brown comes to the plate. He's hitting .333. He's got 5 home runs, 13 RBIs. Now Miguel Perez comes out, and I think he wanted to talk to Derek about shaking off that first sign on the 3-2 delivery. Looked like an off-speed pitch. I think Perez wanted something different that time. Now the runner on first is Adam Pankovich. Has he stolen anything yet this year? He has not. Gets a lead and now time called at home plate by Matt Brown. 5 home runs, 13 RBIs. Pankovich gets the lead over at first. Hawk looks in, gets the sign. Curveball misses the outside part of the plate. It's 1-0. As we said, a beautiful, beautiful day of baseball at Cobb Field. Gentry playing way back. He's deep in left field. The outfielders are deep really all the way around. Votto holds the runner on first. Here's the pitch. Swung on and popped up as we go out of play. Coming up on July the 4th, Exchange Club of Billings. Free admission with 2-item food donation. And then don't forget about Sunday. It's a 4-day, is what they call it. Fox 4 Family Day. 4 tickets, 4 dogs, 4 sodas for $16. You can't beat that. Come out to the ballpark this Sunday. Derek Clark looks in, gets the sign. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Misses the outside part of the plate. It'll run the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Since we are back at home, we invite folks, if you have access to your computer, you can email us your questions or comments at mustangslive@AOL.com. Pick I'll play back over to first, and Pankovich is in without a tag. mustangslive@AOL.com. Be happy to read some of those emails over the air a little bit later in the show. Derek Clark trying to work his way out of this inning. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. No score, top of the first between the Provo Angels and our own Billings Mustangs. Nothing on the scoreboard as of yet. Now Matt Brown asks for time, takes his sweet time about getting in the box. Pankovich gets the lead. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed delivery that just barely misses inside, and Derek Clark kicks some dirt away from the front of the rubber. Counts 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first, That's Pankovich. Looks in, gets the sign from Miguel Perez. Comes home, here's the pitch. Goes back to the screen, and that'll be a walk. Pankovich walks his way down to second. Brown is on first now with the first walk of the game. Very silent crowd right now here at Cobb Field. The same team has been on the road for the past 7 days. Stepping to the plate is Brandon Balcom, hitting 167 on the season. The left fielder. Base hit would likely put Provo up 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and popped back in out of play. These Rawlings baseballs that are stitched up. Official baseball of the Pioneer League. That's what they got on each and every one of them. Umpires rub them up with some of that Mississippi mud. Comes in a can, believe it or not. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, misses. Now the ball. Shot throw down to first. It gets into right field. Hines picks it up. Throws it back in. A perfect strike to home, but the runners advance to second and third. And a nice heads-up play by Ben Hines out in right field. Perez tried to snap throw down to first, get his second assist of the inning, but the throw got away from Joey Votto. Now you got runners at second and third, and now a base hit might make it a 2-0 game. But he's got an 0-2 count to Brandon Balcom. He's hitting 167 so far on the season. Stands in from the right side. The big right-hander, Derek Clark, has to work his way out of trouble. Here's the pitch. Barely misses the outside part of the plate. That's a good 0-2 pitch. You don't want it being too good on 0-2. Field jogged in, sent something to Derek. Down goes back. Infield plays back for the play at first on the ground ball. Balcom stands at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swung on and a high shot foul down the third baseline. And we'll do it again. Don't forget about that coming up on Sunday at 4 o'clock, a 4 o'clock start. It's ABC 6, Fox 4 Family Day. 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 sodas, $16. You can't beat that. I wish the wind had changed so I could start smelling those bratwursts from downstairs. Some of the players' families are in town. Tim Wells. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Barely misses the outside part of the plate. The fans groan a little bit about that delivery. Runs the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Got a dandy trivia question for you coming up later. We'll do that about the 4th. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and pop foul down the right field line. We'll do it again. So Brandon Bauckham doing a good job battling it there. Hawk has probably thrown more pitches than what they had wanted him to throw in his first inning away. You know, he's got to have some butterflies in that stomach. He's made 2 appearances, but this is his first professional start. Here's 2-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled right back to the screen, and Brandon Bauckham continues to hang tough at the plate. Nice to be home. Folks in Provo and Ogden really treated us super. Nice ballpark they have there. But it's good to be back at historic Cobb Field. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner second and third, no score. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and this is going to make it a 2-0 game on a base hit to left field. 1 run is in. Here comes the second run, and it's 2-0 on a 2-out, 2 RBI single by Brandon Bauckham. It's the 3rd single of the inning, and the Angels break out on top 2-0. Pankovich scored from third. Matt Brown scored from second. And now Scott McCray comes out to the mound to talk to Derek Hawk, who might have his daughter down just a little bit. Also has a word with Perez as well. I think that Hawk has shook off a couple of signs from Perez at the plate. It might be about what the conversation is about out there. Umpire's going to go out. Umpire goes out. He's going to break up this conversation. It is nice to be at home. We have this Marty behind us. Jason mentions it does sound good. St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. Provo Angels lead the Mustangs 2-0. Votto's going to hold the runner on over at first. Up to the plate is Ryan Kinney. Batting .244 from the left side. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled right back to the screen. The Mustangs are behind this Angel team. Angels had some outstanding pitching in that 4-game series. Mustangs only got 6 runs in those 4 games. A 1 pitch on the way to Kinney. It's in the dirt. Perez does a nice job of blocking the plate to keep the ball in front of him. It'll leave it up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. As we were going into the pregame, Deion Miller, sports reporter, News Channel 6 and Fox 4, came up and spoke with us. We're going to try to get her on the air a little bit later in the year. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded high to the second baseman, Hernandez. He throws it on to first. And that'll do it for the Angels in the top of this first inning. But they do draw first blood. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave 1 after a half inning of play with the Mustangs coming to the plate on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. The Angels lead the Mustangs 2-0 on the Mustangs Radio Network.
At Ace Prestige Rent-A-Car, the difference is service. When you rent a car or van from us, you get service. Personal service that our customers tell us they don't get anywhere else. So when you need to rent a car, do what the Mustangs field manager, Rick Burleson, does. Drive a rental from the official Mustangs car rental agency, Ace Prestige Rent-A-Car, 1532 Grand in Billings. Call us at 252-2399 or toll free at 1-800-362-1100.
Sports Medicine Center at St. Vincent Healthcare is for the athlete in all of us. Sports medicine is all about getting back into the game, no matter what your game is. Baseball, running, or walking. Sports-injured people are cared for by a professional team of therapists with the goal of getting you back into the action. So don't be sidelined. If you're sports injured, ask your physician to send you to Sports Medicine, located in outpatient rehabilitation at St. Vincent Healthcare.
News Radio 970 KBUL.
On the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard, Angels get 2 runs in the top of the first, and they lead the Ponies 2-0. 3 hits. They do give a throwing error on the snap throw to first that allowed runners to get to second and third. So probably they're going to say that one of those runs won't count against Derek Hawk. But to the mound is Von Sturzbach. Kind of odd, a pitcher wearing number 2 out on the mound. Sturzbach, so far in the season, yet to get a decision. He has 2 saves. He has made 1 start. Mustangs going to send to the plate Philip Gentry, Javelito Hernandez, and Joey Votto. Ben Hines will bat in the cleanup spot if anybody's able to get on. To the plate is Philip Gentry. He's batting .308, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. First pitch on the way is a fastball that catches inside part of the plate, strike 1. Big Phil got his first home run of the season at Ogden. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Misses outside, ball 1. Sturzbach pretty comfortable out there on the mound. Where's the high top spikes? Comes right over the top with a fastball. 1-1 pitch on the way is outside for a ball. It's 2-1. Remind everybody you can reach us online at Mustangs live at AOL.com. Swung on and hit to the shortstop. Pankovich picks it up, throws it on the first, and there's 1 away for the Ponies. In the bottom of the second. 6-3 on the play. Mustangs really didn't get any hard-hit balls in that series with Provo. They're going to try to fix that here tonight as Javelito Hernandez comes to the plate. Hernandez batting .360 on the season with 3 home runs. First pitch swung on and fouled down the third base line. For the first strike against Javelito Hernandez. Javelito wears number 4. Stands in from the right side. Batting gloves on both hands. Here's the pitch. Swung on and belted in down the left field line. That'll get in for 2. Left fielder goes out, digs it out of the corner, pitches it back in, and Javelito Hernandez stands on second with a 1-out double. And Joey Votto comes to the plate. Votto, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. Joey has an on-base percentage of better than .500. Sturzbach checks the runner at second. Now comes home. Fastball and misses down low. Angels lead the game 2-0. They got 2 runs in that top of the first. Sturzbach again. Checks the runner. Now comes home. Swung on and hit to center field. That's a base hit. Hernandez rounds third. The center fielder drops the baseball. Hernandez will score without a throw. And the Mustangs cut the lead in half on an RBI single by Joey Votto. Votto got a fastball right across the middle of the plate. Hernandez scores from second. And we're tied and check that. Mustangs cut the lead in half. Now Ben Hines comes to the plate. Hines had a whale of a professional debut. He went 4 for 5. First pitch on the way. Misses inside. Votto has to do the 2-step to get out of the way. One ball, no strikes. 1 out. Bottom of the second. Here's the pitch to Ben Hines. Swung on and hit deep to left. This ball is way back at the track, at the wall. It is gone! Ben Himes, his first professional home run, and the Mustangs take the lead 3-2. An opposite field shot for Ben Himes. And the Mustangs lead the game 3-2. Himes gets RBIs number 6 and 7 on the opposite field shot. And the Mustangs promptly come back, and they've already scored in this first half inning half as many runs, half of what they scored in the 4-game set at Provo. And ball got some legs now with the wind blowing in off the top of the rim racks. Got some legs there at the last minute. Ben Himes, RBIs number 6 and 7. And Miguel Perez comes to the plate. Sharply hit ball to the shortstop. The throw over to first. Did they pull him off? They did not. So Perez is out 6-3 on the play. Second put out of the inning for Pankovich. And that'll bring to the plate Chris Dickerson. Dickerson goes over to the dugout and gets a fresh bat. I think he and Perez were sharing bats. I think Perez might have shattered that bat. Mustangs come right back with 3 of their own in the bottom of the first frame. First pitch on the way to Chris Dickerson. Fastball that misses outside off speed delivery, and it's 1-0. Walter Olmsted stands on deck. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and fly ball down the left field line. This one's going to go out of play. It'll even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. I want to say hello to everybody who's listening on the internet tonight. Also say good morning. Jim Marceau listening over in Chongqing, China. How you doing, Jimmy Wong? Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and a pop-up. It stays on the infield. Catcher can't find it. It's going to get into the crowd, though. Good crowd here at Cobb. They scramble for the baseball. Now Chris Dickerson will be in the hole at a ball and 2 strikes. Ben Himes, his first professional home run. Welcome to Billings, Mr. Himes. Dickerson steps back in from the left side. He wears number 44. Here's the pitch. Fastball that misses inside. Evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. As we said a little bit later in the show, we got a dandy trivia question for you. Stick around for that one. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Way outside. And it'll fill up the count at 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ponies lead it 3-2, bottom of the first. Walter Olmsted, stands on deck, ready to bat. Onyx Mercado, first base coach, swinging a miss, strike 3, struck him out. It's first strikeout of the game. But the Mustangs come back, and they get 3 runs of their own. 3 runs on 2 hits. They leave nobody. We played an inning. Wow, what an inning on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. The Ponies lead the Angels 3-2 on the Mustangs Radio Network.
Kmart stores everywhere. Managers and associates prepare for the great summer vacation sale.
The word is getting out, gang. It's a great summer vacation sale. Kmart shoppers are saving throughout the entire store.
They're getting the chance to win great prizes.
What should our shoppers expect from us? There's always a surprise in store. How are we proving it? The great summer vacation sale.
Right now, the great summer vacation sale is going on at Kmart. You'll find incredible savings throughout the entire store. This is a Kmart sale you don't want to miss.
3 cents July 5th. No purchase necessary. See store for rules. Void where prohibited. Must be U.S. resident 18 or older.
Hi, folks. Jesse Ventura here again to talk to you about InPhone. Just dial 888-411-1111 and ask the friendly operator anything you want to know. Movie times, movie reviews, driving directions, your mom's phone number. You ought to know your own mom's phone number. But just in case you don't, call InPhone. 888-411-1111. InPhone. How can we help you?
Only 89 cents for any call up to 15 minutes. Only 5 cents a minute after that. Your first 5 calls are free.
News Radio 970 KBUL.
Chris Russian back at Caulfield on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. The Ponies lead the Provo Angels, 3-2. To the plate for the Angels. Number 7 hitter in the lineup, that's Warner Madrigal, the right fielder. 1 home run, 6 RBIs. He's batting .279. First pitch is swung on, and a Texas leaguer is caught by Chris Dickerson. Dickerson was playing deep, but folks, it is a lot of fun just to watch that young man run. He just glides across center field. 1 gone in the top of the second, and Derek Hine has been staked to a 3-2 lead on a 2-run home run by Ben Himes in his debut here at Caulfield. Mr. Himes has made quite the good first impressions. Professional debut and his home debut. First pitch on the way is in there for a strike to Tommy Duenas, the catcher. Duenas batting .258, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. 8th in the lineup. Here's the pitch. Fastball and misses outside. Evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Hawk continues to manicure that mound out there. Big right-hander winds and fires. Strike called right in at the knees. A good fastball by Derek Hawk. Reds started out today 4.5 games out of first place. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and popped it up to the second baseman. Abuelito says he has it. Makes the catch, and there's 2 gone and 2 pop flies. In the top of the second inning, and number 9 hitter in the lineup comes to the plate. That's Howie Kendrick. He's batting an even 100. And while his bat hasn't been so hot so far this season, his glove, his fielding, was outstanding in that 4-game set. Back in Provo. First pitch on the way to Kendrick. In at the knees for a strike. Good fastball by Derek Hawk. Kendrick, 4 for 40 so far on the season. Swings at the second pitch. Hot shot at the middle. Throws it into the dirt. It gets away. There's a bad throw by Abuelito Hernandez. And will they give him the hit? They will give him a hit. Hernandez picked up the ball just on right behind the second base bag. He sidearmed it. Votto was unable to make a diving stop at the play, but backing up the play was Miguel Perez, and Provo's got a runner on first with 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup, Reggie Willits. He got a double to lead off the game, and then he was picked off at second base on an outstanding play by Miguel Perez. Hawk looks in. It's the side now, a pickoff play over to first, and Kendrick is back in, sliding underneath the tag of Joey Votto. Votto is our motto, V-O-T-T-O. Willits stands in from the left side. Mustangs lead it 3-2, top of the second. Here's the pitch. Fastball that catches the outside part of the plate. See, what Derek Hawk does a great job of is getting ahead of the hitters. Say that don't try to complicate this game too much. Get on the mound, work fast, throw strikes. Babe Ruth's dead, right? Checks the runner at first with 2 out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball that catches the outside part of the plate. And Reggie Willits is in the hole at 0-2. Votto continues to hold the runner over on first. Good opportunity to steal here. On an 0-2 pitch. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled right back to the screen. An 0-2 pitch, maybe a little too good. Willits had to stretch out to try to reach it that time. But Willits remains in the hole at 0-2. The runner was not going on the last pitch. Is Kendrick still the base so far this season? He is not. Derek Hawk looks in, gets the sign, kicks and fires. Runner doesn't go. Fastball, it misses outside. Runs the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mustangs lead it 3-2. Perez puts down the sign. The catcher for the Ponies. Here's the pitch. Catches the outside part of the plate. Willits doesn't like the call, but he's down looking. Derek Clark gets his second strikeout of the game. They get no runs on one hit. They leave one. And after 1.5 innings of play on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard, the Mustangs lead the Angels 3-2 on the Mustangs Radio Network.
Summer's here. Get in gear. Put that spring in your step and get into the swing of things. If you're having trouble getting your game on, you need the sports medicine pros at Deaconess Billings Clinic Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center, located at the corner of 27th and 8th Avenue. On-site, state-of-the-art services for rehabilitation, physical therapy, and radiology, along with professional physicians, therapists, and trainers. Get you off the bench and into the starting lineup. Deaconess Billings Clinic Orthopedic and Sports Medicine keeps you in the swing of things.
For over 50 years, the Billings Mustangs have been giving us top-quality professional baseball. And for over 50 years, Shipton's Big R has been providing us with top-quality products. Shipton's Big R has a great selection of fishing gear, and you can get your license there as well. Check out the area's largest selection of leather gloves, cowhide, deerskin, pigskin, goatskin, and more. Shipton's Big R can service your power equipment at both locations, including Husqvarna, Toro, Briggs & Stratton, and Honda. Open every day, including Sundays. Shipton's Big R in Billings.
Have that sports itch that needs to be scratched? Count on News Radio 970 to bring you Fox Sports Weekends every weekend on News Radio 970 KBUL.
Rick Burles, the manager of the Ponies, jogs his way back over to the third base coaching box. Onyx McCrano does the same thing over at first. On the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard, we go to the bottom of the second. Mustangs lead it 3-2. They'll send to the plate Walter Olmstead, Bobby Mosby, and Rusty Beal. Mustangs got 3 runs in the bottom of the first. Joey Votto got an RBI single. That brought around Javelito Hernandez. Then Ben Himes got a big 2-run shot. Make it 3-2. First pitch on the way to Olmstead is in there for a strike. Olmstead is batting .209. He's got 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. What a pitch. Swung on and hit deep to center field. This ball's got a chance. Will it keep going? It does not. Brought in right at the base of the center field wall by Reggie Willits. And Olmstead just missed his third home run of the season. Big Bobby Mosby comes to the plate. His fiancée, Lakeisha, listening back in Jefferson City. She's a student at Lincoln University in Jefferson City. They have a son, Little Mo. First pitch, blown away for a strike. Off-speed delivery, second pitch is outside for a ball. It evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike to Bobby Mosby. 1-1 pitch on the way, misses inside, runs the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Swung on and fouled right back below us here. As I start to catch back up, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bobby Mosby. Mosby homered in his first game here at Cobb. He's batting .136. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball that misses just on the outside part of the plate. It fills up the count at 3-2. Big Bo, something of a crowd favorite here in Billings. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fastball that misses inside. Bobby Mosby gets the first walk of the game for the Ponies. He'll go down to first, and up to the plate is Rusty Beal. Rusty hitting .316. Or check that, .324. And I guess I have been set up for this, Jason, because I just got that instant email. Check the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit into center field. Hit out ball. It hangs up. Will make the catch for the second out of the inning. And a fly ball to center field by Rusty Beal. Now the center fielders make 2 outs in this inning. And Philip Gentry comes to the plate. Gentry grounded out to short his first time up. Bobby Mosby, power hitter, designated hitter, standing over on first. Mustangs might have wanted to go with a hit and run, though, here. Gentry in from the left side. First pitch on the way. Fastball that misses inside. Ball one. So we do have instant messenger. That's pretty cool. As we continue to work here from the Cobb. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Fastball in at the knees for a strike. Line stretch back. He likes to work quickly. Mustangs lead it 3-2. Bottom of the second. Runner on first, 2 out. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Runs the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Philip Gentry. Gentry wears number 9 across the back of his jersey. Mosby with a good lead over at first. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Down and inside. It'll leave it up at 2-2. Both of these clubs in their dugouts up on the top stoop, leaning over the protective guardrail up front. Starts back, checks the runner at first. 2-2 pitch, swung on and fouled back and out of play. Gentry took a good hack at that one, looking for his second home run on the season. Game got started on time here tonight. As we said, it's always nice to be back home. Third spot. Tosses at the belt. Mosby gets a good lead. Swung on and a grounder to the shortstop. He'll pick it up, fire over to first, and that'll do it for the Ponies in the bottom of the second. Mosby gets a walk with 1 out. He's stranded over there on first. 6-3 on the putout. We will go to the top of the third inning on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. The Mustangs lead the Provo Angels 3-2 on the Mustangs Radio Network.
Hi, folks. I'm Jamie Moyer.
And I'm Karen Moyer.
Summertime is known for barbecues, boating, and, of course, baseball.
But this summer, we want you to consider something that's really important to us. Over 1,200 people in our region are currently waiting for life-saving organ transplants.
Your personal decision about organ donation could make you someone's hero.
The Living Legacy Registry provides a way for you to register as an organ donor.
Get the facts, make a decision, and join the Living Legacy Registry.
Call 1-877-275-5269 or visit livinglegacyregistry.org.
So, you've been asked the big question.
Aren't you ever going to go on vacation?
Well, no matter how it's asked, no matter where you are, First Citizens Bank offers Visa debt cards and ATM cards to access your accounts, and, of course, MasterCard and Visa credit cards for all your vacation needs. Pick up an application at any of their 6 convenient locations, 4 in Billings and 2 in Laurel. Quality financial service for a quality life. First Citizens Bank, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
News Radio 970 KBUL.
We go to the top of the third inning on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. The Mustangs lead the Provo Angels 3-2. Chris Russian back at Cobb Field. We continue to check out some of the new toys. It's always good to be at home. The Mustangs, after the day off yesterday, saw a bunch of them out at Rimrock Mall. He was out doing some shopping. People say that women like to shop. You got to see these pro baseball players. Woo! First pitch on the way from Derek Hawk is fouled right back to the screen. Aaron Peel up to the plate in the top of the third. A 1 pitch on the way from Derek Hawk. Swung on and hit back up the middle. That'll be a base hit. It'll be the 4th hit of the game. Check it, that's the 5th hit of the game for these Angels. And Adam Pankovich comes to the plate. With 1 on and nobody out. Mustangs would love the double play ball here. Okay, Jason, I see that. So I talked to my engineer back at the studios. Here's the pitch. Swung on and a hot shot to third base. Olmsted picks it up, flips it on to second for 1. On to first, the double play. Great job by Jabalito Hernandez to stand in at second base. He was rolled up by Aaron Peel, but Adam Pankovich hits into the 5-4-3 double play. And the pitcher's best friend comes through again. Now Matt Brown will come to the plate. With Nobody on and 2 outs. Well, Jabalito got rolled up big time. Out there at second base. Whenever he made the play, second baseman had to be fearless out there because those guys are coming in right at your pins, also known as your feet. First pitch on the way is in there for a strike. To Matt Brown. Brown back in the first, walked and scored. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled right back to the screen, and now Matt Brown is in the hole. And 0-2. I'll continue to make some adjustments to my duct tape mic stand here. Bought a mic stand over the weekend in Provo, and I left the base at Provo. You know the little metal at the bottom of it? Anyway, here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled right back to the screen. We'll do it again. One of the little bat boys for the Mustangs sprints out of the dugout, picks it up, and he'll run back out. Good crowd on hand here at Cobb Field. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball. Ooh, just barely misses the outside part of the plate. That'll be super. You ought to see this contraption I got set up here in the booth. Big 747 takes off in the background. Here's the pitch. Just fastball. Catches the outside part of the plate. It's the third strikeout of the game for Derek Hunk. And with the double play, the Angels are retired 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. On the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard, the Mustangs lead the Angels 3-2 on the Mustangs Radio Network.
If you're looking to score great prices on premium pet food, Shipton's Big R just hit the grand slam. Shipton's Big R is your headquarters for Imes, Science Diet, and Pro Plan. Shipton's Big R also has over 100 sizes of Wrangler cowboy cut jeans in stock, and you won't find a larger selection of firearms anywhere, including shotguns, rifles, and pistols. Open every day, including Sundays. Shipton's Big R, 216 North 14th at the tall Big R sign, and Big R West, 2600 Gable Road, a proud sponsor of Billings Mustang Baseball.
Get connected with Three Rivers Wireless Digital PCs, the cordless phone that offers digital clarity and a full lineup of features. Their great rates and affordable in-state, regional, and national calling rates mean you're never out of touch, whether you're at home, work, or out of town for a road trip. For quality and value, get connected with digital PCs. Call Three Rivers Wireless today at 656-5949.
News Radio 970 KBUL.
We go to the bottom of the third inning. Chris Russian back at Cobb Field on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. Mustangs lead the Angels 3-2. First of a 3-game shot here with these Angels, and then we'll entertain those Ogden Raptors. Mustangs took 2 of 3 over the weekend. Mustangs will send to the plate 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. Jabalito Hernandez comes to the plate. He doubled and scored back in the first. Von Sturck's back, the pitcher. Well, the Angels comes back to the mound for his third inning of work. First pitch swung on and belted down the left field line and is in the left field corner. Hernandez is going to have his second extra base hit of the game with a stand-up double. He just tattooed that ball down the third base line. And Joey Votto comes back to the plate with another golden RBI opportunity. Votto came through back in the first, scoring Hernandez on an RBI single. Good to be home. Votto stands in from the left side. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike one. Votto's batting .400. 1 home run, 8 RBIs now in the season. And an RBI single back in the first. Mustangs lead it bottom of the third, 3-2. Von Sturck's back. Now steps off the rubber. Now gets back on. Everything is sounding good here at Cobb. Here's the pitch. Fastball that catches the inside part of the plate. Strike 2, and Votto couldn't do anything with that fastball from Sturck's back. Got right in on the hands. invite you to email us, folks. MustangsLive at AOL.com. Searchbank checks the runner at second. 0-2 pitch is way inside. Votto has to do the two-step to get out of the way. And 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tomorrow night, Pepsi-Cola night. Tonight is Clear Channel Communication night here at Cobb Field. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and fouled. Back and out of play. Sunday at 4 o'clock. 4 is the name of the game. Coming up Sunday, it's ABC 6, Fox 4 Family Day. 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 sodas, $16. You can't beat it. And the bad boy brings a fresh supply of baseballs out to home plate. He'll sprint back into the dugout. Ben Hines waits on deck. Joey Votto at the plate. Runner on second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled. Ouch. That got him right on the big right toe. I'm not talking about Sergeant Holka, the big toe, as Bill Murray referred to him back in the movie Stripes. Remember, you got to have a big toe, but Joey Votto fouled that one right off the toe. He walks around. Man, that has got to sting. Votto's okay. Tries to shake it off. Gets back into the box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Amelito Hernandez standing out at second with a leadoff double. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Misses outside. It runs the count even at 2-2. Votto continues to do some housekeeping chores at the plate, kicking around some of the clay. Stands in from the left side. Starts back. Kicks and fires. Fastball that misses inside. Evens up the count, or runs the count full, rather, at 3-2. Here we go. Will he get another walk? Here's the pitch. It's up high. Joey Votto takes another pass. Votto's on-base percentage just keeps going up. Searchbank gets the ball back, walks off of the mound, and walks around in disgust. He thought that he might have had the strikeout. Joey Votto on this season. Let's look this up real quick. Votto has been walked now 12 times on the season. On-base percentage of .556, and that's certainly up higher now. As Ben Hines comes to the plate. Hines, 2 RBI home run, 2-run homer, back in the first. Here's the pitch, swung on and a broken bat. That bat snaps in his hands. He fouls it off to the left side, and Ben Hines is going to have to go to the dugout and retrieve another bat. You can hear that one snap all the way up here. Stayed together for him. And another bat ready to go. Spits in his batting gloves, rubs it on the fresh piece of wood that he gets from the bat boy. Climbs back in. Mustangs lead it, bottom of the third, 3-2. They've done it on 4 hits. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Fastball that catches inside part of the plate, and Hines is in the hole now at 0-2. Coming up next inning, it's that trivia question that I've been promising you. It's a dandy. You got to have your thinking caps on for this one. 0-2 pitch on the way to Ben Hines. Curveball catches outside part of the plate. Hines did not like the call. It's the second strikeout of the game for Vaughn Searchbank, and there's 1 away, and a double play will get him out of the inning. Hines was caught looking, an off-speed delivery. She's barely caught the outside part of the plate. Miguel Perez comes to the plate. He grounded out to the shortstop his first time up. He's hitting .344. Perez, no home runs, 3 RBIs. He wouldn't get his first home run of the 2003 season here, would he? Let's hope. And now time called by the catcher. This game's starting to slow down to an organized crawl right now. Bottom of the third, Mustangs lead it 3-2. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Or 1 out. First pitch on the way to Miguel Perez. Off-speed delivery. Finds the plate, strike 1. Chris Dickerson stands on deck. Again, Rick Burleson goes through the signs where the Mustangs want to hit and run with a 1-run lead here. On 0-1. Sturtzbach's come back with a fastball every time after the off-speed delivery. Here's the pitch. Fastball that catches outside part of the plate. Strike 2. That was a nasty pitch for Von Sturtzbach. Sturtzbach spells his last name Sterzbach. Perez in the hole at 0-2. Angels would love the double play. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the second strikeout of the inning. And Sturtzbach has battled his way back after having 2 on and nobody out to strike out the last 2 ponies, and Chris Dickerson comes to the plate. He struck out back in the first. Swing him. Dickerson started the night hitting .207. Left-handed hitter, holds it right down on the end of the bat. He can hit for power. We've seen him do it 2 times this season. And 10 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Curveball that misses outside. 1-0. 4th of July night. 4 o'clock start. Exchange Club of Billings. Free admission with 2-item food donation. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and a slow roller to the third baseman. He bobbles the ball. Everybody's going to be safe. And a good job by Javelito Hernandez running from second to third on the play. He took his time, kind of timed it, where that he kind of skipped right over the top of it. That might have threw off third baseman Matt Brown. And Walter Olmstead comes to the plate with 2 outs, and the base is juiced. Come on, Wally. This is the first Pony Grand Slam of the year. First pitch. Fastball right down the middle for a strike. Olmstead just couldn't pull the trigger on that one. Olmstead flew out deep to center. His first time up. Base is juiced. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. He took the air out of that one. Now Walter's in the hole at 0-2. Walter, a big kid. He was drafted in the 6th round of last year's draft. Wears number 57, the switch hitter. Looks at an 0-2 pitch. Fastball that misses up high and runs the count to 1-2. Bases are juiced with it. Mustangs right now. Bobby Mosby stands on deck. Good crowded crowd. Would love to see another power display here. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball catches outside part of the plate. Von Sturtzbach, after giving up a leadoff double to Javelito Hernandez, he walked Joey Votto. The Mustangs leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the top of the 4th inning. On the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard, the Mustangs lead the Angels 3-2 on the Mustangs Radio Network.
Pepsi presents Shakira.
I'm gonna live on my Monday like the sunniest Sunday. I'm gonna go through life every moment thinking of you always. I'll be there, ease your fears in over 365 days a year. So this is what I say. Knock on my door. You know I'll be in town. Come ask for more. Don't let me down. What is up? What is on? What is left? What is gone? I'm gonna give it up for you, baby. You can't consider it done.
News Radio 970 KBUL.
We go to the top of the 4th inning. Chris Russian back at a beautiful Cobb Field. And on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard, the Mustangs lead the Provo Angels 3-2 in Pioneer League action. Pioneer League been around for a long, long time. Mustangs have won more Pioneer League championships, 9 of them, than any other team in the league. For the Angels here in the top of the 4th. They'll go with their 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Brandon Baucom comes to the plate. Got a single his first time up. First pitch swung on and fouled down the left field line. Baucom Got a good quick stroke up there. He shot it out the dang, hitting 167. Going after that first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed delivery, misses outside. It evens up the count at 1-1. Coming up in this inning, we'll give you the historic Northern Hotel Mustangs trivia question. That's in this inning. 1-1 pitch on the way from Derek Hart. Swung on and fouled right back to the screen. Now Bonkam's in the hole at 1-2. Simple question here. Very simple. Our historic Northern Hotel trivia question. We'll give it to you here in just a second. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Bonkham. Half swing, did he go? He did not. Ball gets away from Perez. Gasper Peel down at first. The first base umpire says no, he did not go. Perez just picked up the ball and tagged him just in case. Gentry plays Bonkham deep in left field. Dickerson about midway in center. Himes plays deep in right. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ow, it got him. Bonkham couldn't get out of the way of that one, and he is down on the turf. And I think it got him on the inside part of the leg, on his right leg. Trainer's going to come out and take a look at him, and that one hurt. He's up walking around. He drops his batting helmet. And I think Bonkham, that one either got him on the right below the belt, maybe? Or did it get his knee? Can't tell exactly where it got him. They're taking a look. Oh, no. They're looking at his wrist, and hopefully he's going to be okay. As they look at Brandon Bonkham before he takes his trip down to first. Let's give you that historic Northern Hotel trivia question. Very simple. Guy that's second in hits behind Pete Rose. Well, his name is Ty Cobb, right? What number did Ty Cobb wear? What number did Ty Cobb wear? Long, storied career with the Detroit Tigers, rough and tumble player. And that pitch got Bonkham. I think it got him on the wrist. And they're looking at his wrist. I couldn't tell. He went down to the turf. Tom Kochman having a conversation with the home plate umpire in there. They might have to replace him here. So they're going to give him all the time that he needs. Be a runner on first. Mustangs lead it. Top of the fourth, 3-2 at Cobb Field. Now they didn't name Cobb Field after Ty Cobb. Named it after the man that used to own all the Brown Derbies. You've heard of the Brown Derby in Hollywood? He was the man that brought professional baseball here to Billings. And I think that Bonkham is going to have to be replaced. He is going to be replaced. He goes to the dugout. And coming out to take his place, I'm going to get his jersey number here. Number 33. That's Matt Pally. So he's going to have to come in. Matt Pally, P-A-L-I. So he'll have to come in after Malcolm's not going to be able to continue. They're probably going to have to go get that hand x-ray after being hit by the pitch from Derek Clark. So you got a runner on first. With nobody out. Mustangs play for the double play. Up to the plate, Ryan Kinnick. Grounded down to the second baseman his first time up. Looks at a fastball high and outside, ball one as we're back to action. Derek Hawken is that's the first player that he's hit this entire season. 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike. Joey Votto, the Mustang first baseman, holds the runner on first. As Hawk works, Derek Hawk works here in the top of the fourth. Ponies lead it 3-2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is swung on and fouled into short left field. Beal comes over in foul territory and makes the play. Nice hustling play by Rusty Beal coming over from his shortstop spot. Ball went foul. Kind of catty-cornered in behind the third baseman's bag. Gentry might have been able to have a play on it. The wind coming in from center kind of kept that ball from scooting out there a little bit further. So first out of the inning and a double play now will get the Mustangs out of the inning. Runner on first. He's there as a result of being hit on the hand. First pitch on the way to Warner Madrigal. Off speed delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Northern Hotel trivia question. What number did Ty Cobb wear? Historic Northern Hotel. Give him a call at 245-5121. Pick on playback over to first. Runner back in time. You think you know? You'd like to email us? Do that. Mustangs Live at AOL.com. Warner Madrigal at the plate. He's hitting .279. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. And now Madrigal in the hole. And 0-2. Madrigal's bat, he's taken a lot of athletic tape right around the base of it. Kind of made the knob on the end of the bat a little bit more, a little bigger than what it came out of from the factory. It's like he's swinging one of those maple bats. Very hard wood. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit deep into center. Dickerson goes back, has it underneath him, makes the catch. Dickerson caught it right in front of the warning track, and there's two gone for the Angels. In the top of the fourth, and Tommy Dwinnis will come to the plate with a runner on first. Dwinnis popped out to the second baseman, back in the second. That's here in the top of the fourth. Dwinnis, where's number 9? Beautiful day here in Billings. This is 89 degrees from the Weather Channel. Here's the pitch. Low and outside, ball one. This is the first of a 3-game set. It's the first of a 7-game homestand here at Cobb Field. Another great crowd on hand here tonight. Derek Clark checks the runner at first, comes in with a pitch, swung on and fouled, backing out of play. Derek Clark continues to do a good job of getting ahead of the hitter. Whenever he's able to do that, he's able to come back with that split finger delivery. Got a pretty decent off-speed delivery. See, it's getting better and better each and every game. 1-1 pitch. Fastball that barely misses outside. Perez framed it up. Wanted the call. Does not get it. Mustangs lead it. Top of the fourth. 3-2 against the Provo Angels. Warner Madrigal at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice changeup. And that evens up the count at 2-2. Deuces are wild. On the top of the big Budweiser scoreboard out in center field. Derek Clark looks in to Miguel Perez. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and a chopper will go foul down the third baseline. And everybody will go back. And I think it's Trevor, the bad boy, that's making his way down in the left field corner. These Mustangs, bad boys, they wear their helmets. Very safe. Derek Clark checks the runner at first. Now comes home. Fastball that gets away in the dirt. Perez does a nice job of blocking the plate, though, to keep the runner at first and out of scoring position. Take an extra base hit to be able to get Matt Pally home. He's there. Brandon Blockham was hit on the right wrist. He could not continue in the game, so Matt Pally subs for him. 3-2 pitch. Runner goes, swing and a miss. He struck him out on another great off-speed delivery. And Tommy Dwinnis goes down swinging. It's the third strikeout of the game for Derek Clark. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth inning. On the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard, the Mustangs lead the Angels 3-2 on the Mustangs Radio Network.
Z Creative Web and Design is the web broadcasting source of the Billings Mustangs. Z Creative features website and graphic design, web hosting, database-driven websites, audio and video streaming, website ranking enhancement, e-commerce solutions, and flash site design. Stop by and see the new office at 1004 Division Street, Suite 204 in Billings, and visit them online at www.zcreative.com or call toll-free 1-866-933-6730.
Hi, this is Marcia at A to Z Tire, your local Toyo dealer. Toyo tires of unmatched quality. Why are we so confident? The Toyo Proxy line of high-performance radials exemplifies why the Toyo brand has been ranked #1 in product quality for 6 years running. And who did the voting? The people who should know best, independent tire dealers from around the country. They know that Toyo means uncompromised quality and performance, and you will too. A to Z Tire, 912 4th Avenue North. Please call for an appointment, 245-7781. Toyo Tires, tires that fit you.
AM 970, News Radio 970, KBUL.
Chris Russian back at Cobb Field, and on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard, the Mustangs lead the Provo Angels 3-2. Derek Clark picked up his third strikeout of the game. Check that, that's his fourth strikeout of the game. You folks can see how many pins I got going up here in this booth trying to record all this. Mustangs lead at 3-2. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Mustangs will send up the 8, 9, and number 1 hitters in the lineup. Howie Mosby, he'll lead it off. Thank you, Jason. That test is a good one. I want to say hello to Neil Packman, who's listening in Beaumont, Texas. He's enjoying the broadcast. Neil, appreciate the email that we get from you. He said he thinks that Ty Cobb's number was number 3. Neil, I'm sorry. That's not correct. Guess again, my friend. What number did Ty Cobb wear? Good question. Bobby Mosby comes to the plate. First pitch on the way. It's a fastball that gets away in the dirt. Didn't make it to the plate. Ball skips off behind home plate area. The man boy will come out. That's Trevor again. Von Sturt's back on the mound. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and a slow grounder to the first baseman. He'll pick it up and take care of it himself. So Mosby's retired, 1 unassisted on the play, and there's 1 gone in the bottom of the fourth. Rusty Beal will come to the plate. Beal flying out to center his first time up. Philip Gentry waits on deck. Once again, our historic Northern Hotel trivia question. What was Ty Cobb's number? You think you know it? Let us know by email, mustangslive@AOL.com. Beal looks at a curveball that's in the dirt. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch with 1 out. Fastball right down the middle for a strike. Evens up the count at 1-1. Beal at the plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball catches inside part of the plate. Now Beal's in the hole. And 1-2. Beal's batting .324 on this season. And an unfavorable decision on a bunt for a hit in Provo. Swung on and a slow grounder to the second baseman. Picks it up, flips it on to first, and there's 2 away, 2 up, 2 down for the Mustangs in the bottom of the fourth, but they lead it 3-2. Philip Gentry comes to the plate. He's grounded out to the shortstop both times. We'll give you the answer to that trivia question a little bit later in our broadcast. Gentry started the night hitting .308. And a monster shot back in Ogden. First pitch on the way. Ball in the dirt, ball 1. 89 degrees. Partly cloudy skies up overhead. Here's the pitch. Swung on and it popped up into center. Center fielder Willits is underneath it. He puts it away, and the Mustangs go 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors. Mustangs go back out to the field. As we go to the top of the fifth on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. The Ponies lead the Angels 3-2 on the Mustangs Radio Network.
In the market for a new or used car, truck, or van? Make sure you stop in at your volume discount dealer, Danny Manholt Frontier Chevrolet Hummer, where you'll find the largest selection of new Chevys in the state, or the largest selection of used cars available. Whether it's trucks or vans, we've got your vehicle. Danny Manholt Frontier Chevrolet Hummer, where you'll find over 350 used cars for sale every day, and a proud sponsor of Mustangs baseball. Danny Manholt Frontier Chevrolet Hummer, 3000 King Avenue West.
Sports Medicine Center at St. Vincent Healthcare is for the athlete in all of us. Sports medicine is all about getting back into the game, no matter what your game is. Baseball, running, or walking. Sports injured people are cared for by a professional team of therapists with the goal of getting you back into the action. So don't be sidelined. If you're sports injured, ask your physician to send you to Sports Medicine, located in outpatient rehabilitation at St. Vincent Healthcare.
Are bland burgers and greasy fries just not doing it for you? Are you ready for something better? Taco John's meat and potato burritos. Great, big, fresh-made burritos. No heat lamps here. Loaded with seasoned beef, pork, char-grilled chicken, and a big helping of those famous potato olays. Bye-bye, burgers. Hello, Taco John.
There's a whole lot of Mexican going on at Taco John.
And all of Billings and Laurel Taco John's locations.
This is Billings' home for Rush Limbaugh, Dr. Laura, Michael Reagan, and the Morning Bulletin. News Radio 970 KBUL, AM Billings.
A Clear Channel station. Chris Rushing back at Campfield, and they're play that funky white music. Play that funky music, white boy in the background. Derek Hawk has done a funky good job out on the mound at this point. He's given up 2 runs on 5 hits, only 1 error on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. Ponies lead the Angels 3-2 as we get ready to go to the top of the 5th. Hawk can get through this inning. He'll be in line for the win if things stay the way that they are. Angels will send to the plate number 9 hitter, and then we go back to the top of the lineup to start out this 5th inning. Kendrick singled and was stranded back in the 2nd. Derek Hawk, big right-hander, gets the side, kicks and fires. Swung on and fouled down the right field line, out of play. Mustangs have a right-hander in the bullpen. I'm thinking that might be David Talamentes. Angels also have a right-hander warming. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Bunt attempt down the third baseline. Homestead let that one go instead of making the play, and it's going to be a hit. Homestead thought that ball might kick off of the infield and go foul. It does not, and Kendrick is 2 for 2 on the night. Now Rick Burleson's going to come out to the mound. I figure Rick wasn't too happy about that one. Kendrick pretty fleet of foot. And I think that Burleson's wanting to talk to the whole infield here. Everybody comes in. Homestead just kind of walks in kind of slow. And now Derek Hawk is going to leave this game. And David Talamentes will come into the game. So Derek Hawk will not be able to pick up his first win of the season. You got to go 5 innings is what the rule is. But that is going to be our first pitching change of the night. David Talamentes comes in from the mound, and this is our Airtel pitching change.
A unique 2-way radio, cell phone, and pager in one compact Motorola handheld unit. Keep in contact with co-workers, contractors, and suppliers instantly with the push of a button. Instant 2-way communications throughout and between Yellowstone County, Missoula, Great Falls, Helena, and Red Lodge, with additional coverage continually constructed over the state. The Airtel system provides many more features than a typical cell phone, and the rate plans are less expensive as well. Airtel, your Nextel-like service in Montana. Call 259-1212. Tired of all the hassle that goes with your internet connection? The empty promises, forever hold times, lack of service, and lame support? Well, give TGR Solution a call. TGR offers solid dial-up internet access, high-speed DSL for the home or small office, and dedicated access for larger businesses. They're Montana-owned and operated, and when you call, you'll get professional service and support in a matter of minutes instead of hours. Why put up with poor service from your internet provider? Call 294-6000 today. TGR Solution, national internet ahead, Montana style.
At Ace Prestige Rent-A-Car, the difference is service. When you rent a car or van from us, you get service. Personal service that our customers tell us they don't get anywhere else. So when you need to rent a car, do what the Mustangs field manager, Rick Burleson, does. Drive a rental from the official Mustangs car rental agency, Ace Prestige Rent-A-Car, 1532 Grand in Billings. Call us at 252-2399 or toll free at 1-800-362-1100.
Located just blocks from Cobb Field on your way to or from the Mustangs, try the Rock Pile, Smokehouse, and Sports Bar. Sample the wide selection of homemade salads, sandwiches, or entrees, and one of their signature wood-smoked meats. The lunch special's $4.50 Monday through Friday with happy hour specials and a different food and drink special every day. Breakfast Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 1 and the best view in town. 10 feet of crystal clear big screen TV at the Rock Pile on the corner of 27th Street and Pauly Drive.
Our Airtel pitching change sees David Talamentes come in the game for Derek Clark, who goes 4 innings. Strikes out 4. He walks 1. 2 runs, only one of them earned. Gives up 6 hits. Runner on first by way of the base hit. That's Howie Kendrick. Up to the plate is Reggie Willits. Talamentes on the season, 1-0 with a 3.38 earned run average. It's his 4th appearance of the season. And now Talamentes steps out the rubber. After checking the runner, Talamentes has pitched 5 1/3. He's given up 5 hits, only 2 earned run. He struck out 4. He's not walked a single batter. Talamentes looks in, gets the side, kicks and fires. Bunt attempt right back to the pitcher. He'll throw it down to second, not in time. Talamentes' throw kind of sailed on Rusty Beal, and just like that, the Angels have runners and first and second with nobody out, clinging to a 3-2 lead on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. What they call that, I don't think that you can give him a hit on that. They give Talamentes an error. I think that they're still thinking about that next door. But to the plate with runners on first and second is Aaron Peel. Peel struck out in the first. Singleton stranded back in the third. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Talamentes. It's bunted. Talamentes picks it up. Throws over to first for the first out of the inning. But the sacrifice is good. It was 1-3 on the putout. Nice job by Aaron Peel getting that sacrifice down. Now you got to see if you can get a strikeout here or something. With 1 out in the inning. They still haven't put up an error or a hit on the play. Where Talamentes threw down to second. Unable to get the runner. To the plate. Adam Pankovich. Singleton scored back in the first. Hit into a double play in the third. Here's the pitch off speed delivery. This is the outside part of the plate. No action at either pin now. We had Derek Hawk on a very strict pitch count. Went through a lot of pitches in that first inning. Derek did a nice job, though, out on the mound. Runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. Off speed delivery. Finds the mark for a strike. Kind of odd seeing the difference between David Hawk, Derek Hawk, rather, who comes with the hard stuff each and every time. And Talamentes is kind of a off-speed pitcher. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Get it right back up the middle. That's going to tie the game. Runner comes around second. He's going to score easily, and the Angels retake the lead on a 2 RBI single by Adam Pankovich. Well, just like that, it gets away from you. Angels back on top, 4-3. Now the Mustangs will play back for the double play. 7th hit of the game for the Angels. They still haven't scored that one. I'll have to ask him in between innings what they're going to do about that. Up to the plate is Matt Brown. Lockton scored back in the first, then struck out. Swung on first pitch, and it's popped up to the shortstop. Beal calls everybody off, makes the play himself, and there's 2 away in the top of the 5th. Now Matt Pally comes to the plate, and he came into the game for Brandon Balcom, who was hit by a pitch back in the 4th. Pally, P-A-L-I. Where's number 33? Calamantes checks the runner at first, now comes home. Fastball that misses outside. It's 1-0. Give you some stats on Pally. He's batting .130 on the season. 3 for 23 at the plate. Here's the pitch. Fastball. This one catches inside part of the plate. It evens up the count at 1-1. Pally on the season. No home runs, 2 RBIs. He's batting .130. He replaces a guy that was hitting .167. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled off into the crowd. I hope everybody's okay over there. And I think everybody's okay. Folks, you come to the game, you got to pay attention now. Never know whenever those hard balls get up on you. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner goes from first. Curveball, snap throw down to second is not in time. And Adam Pankovich gets credit for the stolen base. Pankovich's first steal on the season. Really, Perez didn't have much of a chance on that one. He threw from his knees, but the runner was halfway down to second by the time he got the ball. Runner in scoring position at second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces wild. Angels lead it 4-3. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. But it hits Pally. Now Calamantes disgusted with himself after the pitch. And puts runners on first and second. Second player for the Angels to be hit by the pitch. That ball hit the dirt and then came up and got Pally on the leg. Pitch only went about 52 feet. And to the plate is Ryan Kenning. Grounded out and popped down. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Runners at first and second. David Calamantes trying to get out of a jam here. First pitch on the way. It hits him. That is the 3rd player of the game hit. And now the Mustang bullpen starts to scurry as the bases are loaded and the natives are restless below us here. And Warner Madrigal will come to the plate. Now Scott McCrae is going to come out and have a word with Calamantes. Try to settle down his right-hander. McCrae comes out and he just wanted to tell the young man to settle down a little bit. I'll tell you what, David has done a pretty good job so far this season. He's just got a little wild here in the top of the 5th. Now the umpire's going to come out and break up the meeting. Hey, that's right. I forgot all about that. Michelle Till, the mother of Brock Till. Brock is celebrating his 23rd birthday today. Mrs. Till, your son got himself a new pair of shoes yesterday. I saw him at the mall. Warner Madrigal. We're back ready to go. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left. This ball's got a chance of getting out of here. Back at the track at the wall, it's gone. It's a grand slam home run for Warner Madrigal. And boy, does that sting. You had 1 on and 2 out in the inning. Bases are loaded up after you hit 2 batters. And then Warner Mandrigal comes up and smacks a grand slam home run. And it's a 6-run inning here in the top of the 5th for the Provo Angels. Oh, man. That one's going to sting, and the Mustangs are down by 5. Tommy Dwinish up to the plate. 9th man to bat in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that misses outside. And I think that's Mark Wells is warming up in the pen for the Ponies. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and a base hit down the right field line. This is going to be extra bases. Dwinish digs his way for second. Hines goes and digs it out. David Talaventes is being hammered here in the inning. And the Mustangs cannot get Mark Wells ready fast enough. Be the 10th man in the inning to bat for the Angels. This one is going to hurt. Howard Kendrick comes back to the plate. He led it off with a single. A bunt attempt. The Walter Olmsted let go. First pitch. Boy, it's wild and inside, and David Talaventes is having all kinds of problems out on the mound right now. They're trying to get Wells quick. Get him ready down in the pen as quick as he possibly can. One pitch. Swung on and hit into right field. This is going to score another run. Runner comes around from second and scores. Hines goes over into the corner and digs it out. Howard Kendrick with a double there. And that is going to be all as Rick Burleson comes out of the dugout. Kind of a sarcastic round of applause coming from the Mustangs fans below us. Dwinish scores from second. That's going to be all for David Talaventes. And the Mustangs will go to the pen and bring in Mark Wells. And this is our Airtel pitching change.
A unique two-way radio, cell phone, and pager in one compact Motorola handheld unit. Keep in contact with co-workers, contractors, and suppliers instantly with the push of a button. Instant two-way communications throughout and between Yellowstone County, Missoula, Great Falls, Helena, and Red Lodge, with additional coverage continually constructed over the state. The Airtel system provides many more features than a typical cell phone, and the rate plans are less expensive as well. Airtel, your Nextel-like service in Montana. Call 259-1212.
Summer's here, and we can't think of a better way to kick it off than with a new car and an extra $4,000 in your pocket. Because right now, General Motors is offering $4,000 cash back on every 2003 Chevy Cavalier, S10, Tracker, and Avalanche, Pontiac, Sunfire, Grand Prix, and 4-cylinder Grand Am, Old Silhouette, Buick LeSabre, and GMC Sonoma. Or qualified buyers can choose 0% APR financing for 5 years. You can't beat it. So if you've been putting off buying a car or truck, don't wait any longer. GM's making it easy for just about anybody who needs a car or truck to buy one. $4,000 back or 0% APR from the Great American Car Company. Now through July 7th, just in time for summer. You know there's a car or truck that's right for you. Come find it. Monthly payment is $16.67 for every $1,000 you finance. Example down payment approximately 12%. Some customers will not qualify. Take delivery by 7703. See dealer for details.
In the market for a new or used car, truck, or van? Make sure you stop in at your volume discount dealer, Danny Manholt Frontier Chevrolet Hummer, where you'll find the largest selection of new Chevys in the state, or the largest selection of used cars available. Whether it's trucks or vans, we've got your vehicle. Danny Manholt Frontier Chevrolet Hummer, where you'll find over 350 used cars for sale every day, and a proud sponsor of Mustangs baseball. Danny Manholt Frontier Chevrolet Hummer, 3000 King Avenue West.
For over 30 years, Universal Athletic Service has provided sporting goods equipment and team apparel with 9 locations from Bozeman and Billings to Midvale, Utah. Universal Athletics provides everything from the latest footwear and uniforms to performance gear and accessories. Even if you can't find it at Universal, chances are it could be special ordered just for you. Stop into Universal Athletic Service and see what they can do for you, because at Universal Athletics, the customer always comes first. Universal Athletic Service in Billings, next to County Market on 24th and Central.
on News Radio 970 KBUL.
Well, our Airtel pitching change. Mark Wells comes in to pitch for David Talamentes, who only goes 2/3 of an inning. Gives up 6 earned runs. Angels hang a 7 spot here in the 5th. They got a runner on second with 2 out. First pitch on the way. The leadoff hitter, Reggie Willits, is a fastball for a strike. Mark Wells on the mound. Angels lead it 9-3. Still batting here in the top of the 5th inning. This is the 11th person to bat here in the inning for the Angels. Wells checks the runner on second. Now comes home. Fastball that misses outside. David Talamentes goes 2/3 of an inning. Gives up 4 hits, 6 runs. All of them earned. He hit 2 batters. He gave up the grand salami to Warner Mandrigal. Wells again checks the runner at second. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Mark Wells so far on the season. This is his 3rd appearance. He's went 4 2/3. Walked 1, struck out 1. Opponents are only batting $125 against him though. He's on here to try to just keep the Mustangs treading water here. They're down 9-3. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off the left side. Wells remains ahead in the count at 1-2. Derek Hart was staked to a 3-2 lead. Talamentes came into the game. At the start of this inning. Now Wells makes the pickoff play at second. There's 2 outs in the inning. As we said, the Angels have played at 7. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a miss. He struck him out. Perez will pick it up, throw it on to first. And thank goodness the top of the 5th is finally over. But boy, what an inning it is for the Provo Angels. They get 7 runs in the inning and a grand slam home run by Warner Mandrigal. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. The Angels lead the Ponies 9-3 on the Mustangs Radio Network.
We asked what you wanted from a news station, and you told us more local news. Andrew Whitman and Brandy Lynn deliver the local news you want with Billings' largest news department. On the job to bring you stories from around Montana and Wyoming. Chief Meteorologist Sean Stevens uses Billings' most advanced weather equipment to pinpoint when and where tomorrow's weather will happen. And Noel Zan Kelly delivers Billings' best local sports. If you haven't seen us lately, we invite you to watch News Channel 6, where you get more local news.
Do you like frou-frou food? Well, you can punch that radio button right now. But if you're a meat and potato kind of person, listen up. Taco John's meat and potato burritos, loaded with seasoned beef or char-grilled chicken, and a big helping of those famous potato olays. If you want some real food with real flavor at realistic prices, come on over to Taco John's for meat and potato burritos.
There's a whole lot of Mexican going on at Taco John's.
At all of Billings and Laurel Taco John's locations.
Hi, this is Marcia at A to Z Tire, your local Toyo dealer. Toyo tires of unmatched quality. Why are we so confident? The Toyo Proxy line of high-performance radials exemplifies why the Toyo brand has been ranked #1 in product quality for 6 years running. And who did the voting? The people who should know best, independent tire dealers from around the country. They know that Toyo means uncompromised quality and performance. And you will too. A to Z Tire, 912 4th Avenue North. Please call for an appointment, 245-7781. Toyo Tires, tires that fit you.
News Radio 970 KBUL.
We go to the bottom of the 5th. Chris Rush is back at top field and on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. Mustangs trail at 9-3. Amelito Hernandez will lead it off against Jason Cox, the new hurler for the Angels. Starts him off with a fastball right down the middle for a strike. Cox so far on the season yet to get a decision as an earned run average of 5.63. This is his 5th appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and popped up on the infield. Be a home run and a silo. First baseman comes over. Calls for it. He's got it for the out. There's one away for the Ponies in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the line on David Telemenses. He goes 2 innings, 4 hits, 6 runs out of a burn. Hit 2 batters. Ugly inning for David Telemenses. Just having an off night here tonight at Cobb. Here's Joey Votto. First pitch on the way. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. Strike 1. Background, you hear the good folks from the Billings Fire Department. 0-1 pitch. Misses outside to Joey Votto. It evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Woo. That's an ugly inning. Angels lead at 9-3. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Joey Votto down in the dirt. It'll run the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Here we are in the bottom of the 5th. And earlier tonight we asked our historic Northern Hotel trivia question. What number did Ty Cobb wear? That's the question. Got a couple of responses on it. But folks, it's kind of a trick question. I'll tell you about that coming up here in just a minute. Jason Cox looks in, gets the sign. 2-1 pitch with 1 out on the way to Joey Votto, swinging a foul at the plate. Evens up the count at 2-2. Ty Cobb didn't have a number on the back of his jersey. Did you know that? Ty Cobb did not have a jersey number. Played back before baseball players really played with numbers. I know it's kind of a stinker of a question, but it's a goodie. Here's the 2-2 pitch, swung on, and the line shot to the third baseman that makes the catch for the out. You know, things that were going so well earlier for the Ponies now can't buy a break. Ben Himes comes back. Ben Himes comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Got his first home run as a Mustang back in the first. Swung on and hit hard into right field. That ball's going to get down for a base hit. Himes gets the 2-out single. Mustang's going to have to try to climb back into this one somehow, some way. Once again, our historic Northern Hotel trivia question. What number did Ty Cobb wear? He didn't wear a number. Before they put numbers on the back of their jerseys. Mustangs Trivia brought to you by the historic Northern Hotel. Perez comes to the plate. He's batting .344, 0 for 2 on the night. Himes on first. 1 out. Pitch in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher, but right out in front, and Himes is going to have to stay there. Check that. There's 2 outs as I look down at the scorecard. Good crowd on hand here tonight. It is Clear Channel Communications night. Clear Channel Communications. It's the parent company of News Radio 970 KVUL. Folks here at the ball game having a good time. 1-0 pitch misses outside. It runs the count to 2-0. Like to see Miguel Perez get his first dinger of the season here. Mustangs trail it 9-3, bottom of the 5th inning. Angels hang a 7th spot in the top of the frame. Pick-off play over to first. Himes is back in time. Chris Dickerson stands in the on-deck circle. The sun continues to shine brightly here on Cobb Field. 2-0 pitch, swung on, and a high chopper to third. It's going to be a tough play. They say it's a foul ball as it hits on the opposite side of the bag. And the Mustangs faithful did not like the call. I think Rick Burleson might come in and have a word with the home plate umpire. Skipped, it looked like, right over the top of the bag. Now, if it goes right over the top of it, it's a fair ball. But if it bounces outside over the top of that bag, it's a foul, and that's what the ump says. So Perez comes back to the box with a runner on first, 2 out, 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way from Jason Cox. Fastball misses outside. Runs the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. Von Sturzbach, line on him tonight. 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. Walked 2, struck out 4. 3-1 1 pitch on the way from Jason Cox. It's a fastball that misses up high, so Perez gets the base by the way of the walk, and Chris Dickerson comes to the plate. And a 3-run bomb here would be nice. Any questions or comments that you have, we'd love to hear from you. Mustangs Live at AOL.com. Trying to answer those emails on the air. Dickerson comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Struck out in the first swinging. Reached on an error by the third baseman. Back in the third. First pitch on the way to Chris. Fastball that catches inside part of the plate. Strike 1. First of a 7-game homestand. Mustangs start out today in the cellar. 3 games out in the Northern Division. Now pickoff play back to 7, and Hines is back in time after a fastball misses up high to Chris Dickerson. Tonight is Clear Channel Communication night. Tomorrow night, Pepsi Cola night. On July the 3rd, Old Navy Independence Day celebration. 1-1 pitch on the way to Dickerson. Swung on and fouled right back to the screen, and boy, Chris just barely missed that one. He kicks the dirt out of his fights. Andy, the bat boy, comes out. Now has to go back as the ball was kicked over to the Angel side. Big Trevor comes out. Trevor, the bat boy. He's had a busy night tonight. Mustangs trail it 9-3. Dickerson at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. First strikeout of the night for Jason Cox, and the Mustangs are down here in the bottom of the 5th. They get 1 hit. They strand 2. They'll go to the top of the 6th. So on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard, the Ponies trail the Provo Angels 9-3 on the Mustangs Radio Network.
Hi, this is Marcia at A to Z Tire, your local Toyo dealer. Toyo tires of unmatched quality. Why are we so confident? The Toyo Proxy line of high-performance radials exemplifies why the Toyo brand has been ranked #1 in product quality for 6 years running. And who did the voting? The people who should know best, independent tire dealers from around the country. They know that Toyo means uncompromised quality and performance. And you will too. A to Z Tire, 912 4th Avenue North. Please call for an appointment, 245-7781. Toyo Tires, tires that fit you.
Come inside the historic Northern Hotel. Reacquaint yourself with all of its traditional elegance and classic charm. When you check into the Northern, you'll feel right at home. Dine in the historic Golden Bell or enjoy the lounge, a grand presence in Billings since 1904. Call today to book your group and catering events at 896-2384. Come inside the historic Northern Hotel in downtown Billings.
Have that sports itch that needs to be scratched? Count on News Radio 970 to bring you Fox Sports Weekends every weekend on News Radio 970 KBUL.
Chris Russian back at Comfield. St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. The Mustangs trail the Provo Angels 9-3. Mike Wells comes back to the mound. He comes back to the mound for his 2nd inning of work. Wells came into this game, struck out Reggie Willits back in the top of the 5th, and it's kind of nice too for Wells to be out there on the mound. His parents are here, Tim Wells, who emails us all the time, and Jason, that's okay. I'm going to stop by the studio tomorrow and just put him up there on the front desk, and I'll pick him up there. Okay. AOL Instant Messenger is pretty cool. First pitch on the way from Wells is swung on and missed by Aaron Peel. Peel comes to the plate. 1 for 2 on the night. Struck out looking back in the first. Singled and stranded back in the third. And a sacrifice back in that 5th inning. 7 runs in that frame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nice pitch. A slider that catches the inside part of the plate from Mark Wells. You know, we've talked to Mike a number of different occasions. Tells me that his grandmother listens to a lot of the games. Back in Charlotte, North Carolina. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out on a nice off-speed delivery from Mark Wells. One away. In the top of the sixth, Adam Pankovich will come to the plate, rather. Pankovich singled and scored back in the first, hit into a double play in the third. Singled and scored back in the fifth. Pankovich came into this game hitting .375. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Wells gets the sign. He pitches from the stretch, kicks and fires. Swung on in a high chopper to third. This one's going to go foul. Mustangs still reeling a little bit after giving up 7 runs in the top of the fifth. Pardon me, they trail 9-3. 10 hits on the night with this Provo outfit. Wells looks in, gets the sign from Miguel Perez, kicks and fires. Curveball that catches the outside part of the plate, and it's 0-2. Well, Mark Wells has looked sharp coming in here out of the bullpen. In relief from David Talamantez. 0-2 pitch on the way to Adam Pankovich. Swung on and popped up down the right field line. Votto's going to give it a shot, comes over to the side. It gets up into the crowd. And a fight with kids with the baseball. Poor guy. Slid down. That's an older kid. I think he's okay. Whenever I talk about an older kid, I think that guy's about 30 years old. So Pankovich gets back into the box. He's in the hole at 0-2. Nobody on, 1 out in the inning. Wells sets, now fires. Fastball that misses outside. Runs the count to 1-2. Wells again gets the sign. Now kicks and fires in the dirt outside. It'll leave it up at 2-2. I want to say hello to Matt's older brother, stationed at Elmendorf Air Force Base, Alaska. Tell you what, your little brother's a funny, funny guy. He sat right behind me on the bus the other day. Here's the pitch, swung on and fouled right back here. That'll keep the count at 2-2. I want to say hello to Kurt. Thanks for the email, Kurt. Make sure that we get the message on to Matthew. Mark Wells again. Looks in, gets the sign. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody on, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Fastball inside. He caught the corner, strike 3. Mark Wells gets his 3rd strikeout of the game. The man has struck out everybody that he's faced so far. Matt Brown comes to the plate now with 2 gone. Wells going to try to strike out the side here. Say hello to Ron Paddock as well. Thank goodness he's going to bring me some Wisconsin brats. That'll be sweet. First pitch on the way. Another slider right on the corner, and Mark Wells is looking good here today. Thanks for the email, Ron. And I hope you do get to come out. Talking about bringing some brats with him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Misses outside. Folks, you got a comment, you can email us. MustangsLive@AOL.com. Ponies trail it here. Time of the 6th inning with the Angels batting 9-3. Mark Wells on the mound. And a 1-1 pitch on the way to Brown. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the fastball that time by Wells. And Brown in danger of becoming Mark Wells' 4th strikeout victim on the night. Here's some firecrackers in the background in the Billings area. Here's the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt. Waste 1 low. Evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Coming up in the next inning, we're going to give you some of those out-of-town scores. They're brought to you by Denny Metal Chevrolet Hummer. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Swung on and a hot ground to the third. It'll get into the gap. It'll be a base hit for Matt Brown. Sing-eye single that time. Olmstead dove for the ball, was unable to come up with it. Now Matt Pally will come to the plate. He was hit by a pitch back in the fifth. He took the place of Brandon Balcom. He was hit by a Derek Hawk fastball back in the fourth. Pally wears number 33, so you got a runner on first. Say hello to Coach Cleveland as well, who emails us. Certainly get back to you. Wells, who was off the rubber, kind of fakes a throw over to first. It's not a balk because he didn't start off on the rubber. Tom Kochman, the Angel manager, wanted to know what that was all about. Now a quick throw over. Runners back in time. That's Matt Brown, the third baseman. Okay, sounds good. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Nice off-speed delivery from Mark Wells. Mark looks very comfortable out there on the mound. He knows he's in long relief here. Mustangs trying to battle back into this game. Another pickoff play over to first. Brown's back in time. Brown looks out and says, hey, pal, I ain't going to steal. He takes 2 steps off. You never know, do you? No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit down the left field line. This is going to get out of play. And now Matt Pally's in the hole at 0-2. Welcome to July. Boy, June flew by as we see a 7:27 tick off from Billings International. Hear it here in the background. Kind of makes you feel just a little bit like you're in Shea Stadium, doesn't it? Thank God we're in Montana, though. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him. Nope, they say it was a foul ball. Well, they struck him out, and Perez, I think he caught one that time on the leg. Now the home plate umpire knows that his catcher got dinged a little there. That's a classy move by that home plate umpire, Brian Frisch. Catcher got dinged up a little bit on that one. Home plate umpire comes around and cleans off the plate, gives everybody kind of a couple of seconds to catch his breath. That's just a classy move. It's a big league move by Brian Frisch. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit deep down the right field line, but this one's going to go foul. Ooh, that had to have gotten a car out in the parking lot. You hear some of the kids go ooh and ah. They're going to need an insurance adjuster tomorrow morning. 9-3, the Angels lead this game. We're in the top of the 6th. Mark Wells out on the mound looking for his 4th strikeout. Come on, Mark. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to right. Himes goes back to the track. Camps underneath it. Now comes in on the grass and makes the third out. The catch for the third out of the inning. Matt Pally gave it a ride to deep right field, but it wasn't enough. And so the single by Matt Brown is wasted. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard, the Provo Angels lead the Ponies 9-3 on the Mustang Radio Network.
If your spring training looks like it'll last until fall, or your recovery time's longer than your playing time, you need the sports medicine pros at Deaconess Billings Clinic Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center. There's easy parking and easy access. You usually get in the same day you call for sports assessments and treatment. There's no reason to be out of the lineup. See the friendly staff who work to get you back to peak performance after a sports injury. Located at the corner of 27th Street and 8th Avenue. Summer's here. Get in gear.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 34th annual Mustang baseball season, sponsored in part by the Billings Gazette. The Billings Gazette offers sports fans more coverage of local and national sports news and information than any other source. The Gazette's experienced team of sports reporters works hard to deliver updates and breaking news both in print and on BillingsGazette.com. So, whether you're interested in softball, Little League, Legion, or professional baseball, turn to the Billings Gazette for the latest in sports highlights. In print and online, the Billings Gazette delivers.
This is Billings
Billings home for Rush Limbaugh, Dr. Laura, Michael Reagan, and the Morning Bulletin. News Radio 970 KBUL, AM Billings, a Clear Channel station.
Chris Russian back at Copfield in the Magic City. Big sky country that is known as Montana. St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard, the Provo Angels lead the Ponies 9-3. Walter Olmsted will come to the plate. It'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters in the lineup for Rick Burleson's club to trail it by 6. Cox swung on and fouled out of play to the left. As we said before we powered down, Walter Olmsted up to the plate. Found one off to the left. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging another foul. Olmsted tonight is 0 for 2. Fly down deep to center his first time up. Struck out looking. Back in the third. Mustangs have really been settled down out there at the plate after a hot start to this game. 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses outside. It runs the count to 1-2. Bobby Mosby stands on deck. Rick Burleson down at third. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled out of play. Off to the left, and that one's going to get in to Betsy's bullpen, also known as the patio area. Folks having a nice time underneath there, out on the patio. Having themselves a couple of icy, cold, frosty ones down that left field line. 1-2 pitch misses way outside. It runs the count to 2-2. Well, the Mustangs need some base runners here. They trail it by 6, 9-3, in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jason Cox on the mound. Kicks and fires. It's in the dirt. Gonna run it to 3-2. Love to see the Ponies come back and get a couple of runs here, and then, hey, you get a grand slam of your own, you've tied up the game. 3-2 pitch misses inside. Olmsted. That's just what the doctor ordered. You get that leadoff runner on by the way of the walk. First walk of the game, second walk of the game, rather, issued by Jason Cox. Now Bobby Mosby comes to the plate. Olmsted gets a good lead over at first. Here's the pitch, fastball that misses out on the outside part of the plate. Mosby 0 for 1. He walked back in the second. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball that catches the outside part of the plate. It evens it up at 1-1. Mosby likes that pitch down low. That way he can just tee off kind of like a 1-iron up on the tee box. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice off-speed delivery. Ball got away from the catcher, but Olmsted unable to make it down to second. Well, kind of bounced right back up in front of the plate. Jason Cox on the mound. The Angels came in relief for Vaughn Sturtzback. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and hit into the hole. That's a base hit. A base hit for Bobby Mosby. And now there's 2 on with nobody out for Rusty Beal. And now that's going to garnish a visit from the Provo Angels manager, Tom Kochman. He'll come out. Will he ask for the baseball? We're getting ready to find out. I think he's going to leave Jason Cox in the game. See what good opportunity for us here to check the out-of-town scores. They're brought to you by Denny Van Holt Chevrolet Hummer. The umpire's going to come out and break up the visit out there on the mound. Angel bullpen starts to get busy. Also, the Mustang bullpen starting to get them in action as well. Trying to figure out who that is warming up. As soon as I figure that out, I'll let you know. But up to the plate is Rusty Beal. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Mustangs trail it by 6. It's 9-3. Here's the pitch. Low and outside, ball one. He wouldn't walk the bases loaded for Philip Gentry, would he? Let's see. That's a long way off. I'm asking for spaghetti here, and I don't even have flour yet. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball that misses outside. They appeal to the field umpire. He says no on the check swing. We send those out-of-town scores are brought to you by Denny Van Holt Chevrolet Hummer. The Reds beat Pittsburgh 5-3. 2-0 pitch. Barely catches the outside part of the plate. He runs the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Denny Graves gets the win. He goes to 4-7. Tavares gets the loss. Williamson gets his 19th save on the season. Jason Cox looks in, gets the sign, runners on first and second. Here's the pinch, it's down on the dirt. Now we can start thinking about that. Bases loaded walk. 3 balls, 1 strike. Beal steps out of the box, gets the sign from Mustang skipper Rick Burleson, coaching over at third. Olmstead gets a good lead at second. Mosby a good lead at first. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Fastball that just barely paints it black on the outside part of the plate. That'll fill up the count at 3-2. San Francisco's beaten St. Louis 5-1. So now the Reds 3.5 games back in the Central. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Misses outside. There we go. And a walk will load up the bases for Philip Gentry. Mustangs got something going here. They look down in the Provo bullpen and they wonder if he's ready to go, and that is going to be it for Jason Cox after he walks the bases loaded. Mustang fans, they say leave him in the game. That's going to be all for Jason Cox. The Angels will go to the bullpen with that. This is our Airtel pitching change.
A unique two-way radio, cell phone, and pager in one compact Motorola handheld unit. Keep in contact with co-workers, contractors, and suppliers instantly with the push of a button. Instant two-way communications throughout and between Yellowstone County, Missoula, Great Falls, Helena, and Red Lodge, with additional coverage continually constructed over the state. The Airtel system provides many more features than a typical cell phone, and the rate plans are less expensive as well. Airtel, your Nextel-like service in Montana. Call 259-1212.
Hi, folks. I'm Jamie Moyer.
And I'm Karen Moyer.
Summertime is known for barbecues, boating, and, of course, baseball.
But this summer, we want you to consider something that's really important to us. Over 1,200 people in our region are currently waiting for life-saving organ transplants.
Your personal decision about organ donation could make you someone's hero.
The Living Legacy Registry provides a way for you to register as an organ donor.
Get the facts, make a decision, and join the Living Legacy Registry.
Call 1-877-275-5269 or visit livinglegacyregistry.org.
Drink Big Spring bottled water to your health. You'll acquire a taste for excellent water from the start when you drink this water. The source is located in the foothills of the Snowy Mountains near Lewistown, Montana. Big Spring water is not filtered or processed water. This natural mountain spring water is bottled with the natural minerals left in and nothing added such as chlorine, which has to be in your tap water. You know you should drink 8 glasses of water per day to be healthy. So please try Big Spring bottled water. The bottle with the label that actually lists the minerals present in each delicious cold drink. Click and use the coupon in the Mustang Souvenir Game Program today. Call 252-4230.
Come inside the historic Northern Hotel. Reacquaint yourself with all of its traditional elegance and classic charm. When you check into the Northern, you'll feel right at home. Dine in the historic Golden Bell or enjoy the lounge, a grand presence in Billings since 1904. Call today to book your group and catering events at 896-2384. Come inside the historic Northern Hotel in downtown Billings.
Chris Russian back at Coppell. Our Airtel pitching change sees Aaron Pullen come into the game. Bases are loaded, nobody out. This would be a heck of a spot. Swing and a deep fly into center field. Center fielder goes back. He's underneath it. It doesn't have the distance. The run's going to tag and score from third. So it's a sacrifice fly for Philip Gentry. And the Mustangs at least get one here. But there's still runners at first and second, now with one out, and Javelino Hernandez comes to the plate. Gentry gave it a ride to center. Now it's 9-4. Gentry gets the run home. First pitch on the way to Javelino. Swing and a miss and a nice off-speed delivery from Aaron Pullen. Pullen signed as a free agent this spring from Midland, Texas. Half swing, did he go? They check the swing with the field umpire. He says no. And will leave it up to count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Pullen's hand been pretty effective so far for this Angels team. Hernandez hit the plate. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And another off-speed delivery out of the strike zone. And Javelino in the hole. And 1-2. Pullen so far in the season yet to get a decision. In 3 appearances, he's got an earned run average of 1.29. Swinging a defensive swing at that, but it fouls it off out of play. Hernandez stays alive. Pullen's 4th appearance in this season. He's pitched 7 innings. He's given up 10 hits and 8 runs, all of them earned. 1-2, swung on and popped again, backing out of play. How can that be? Need to look at that again. Let's check this out. He's given up 6 hits and 1 run. I was looking at the wrong line, folks. I apologize. Runners at first and second. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a nice hard fastball. And there's 2 gone for Joey Votto. For the Angels, that's their 6th strikeout of the game. Votto at the plate from the left side. 1 for 2 on the night. Fastball misses low to Joey Votto. Votto singled and scored. Got an RBI back in the first. Walked in the third. Lined out to the third baseman back in the 5th. Here's the pitch. Swung on and a base hit into right center field. Mosby's going to score from second. Beal races his way around to third. Runner goes down to second after the bad throw. Beal almost comes home from third after the run to the plate. The throw to the plate gets away. Mosby scores all the way from second base, and Joey Votto has his 2nd RBI of the game. He got down to second after the throw from center sailed high. Good job, heads up base running, and now Ben Himes to the plate. And a dinger here by Himes, and you'll have a 1-run game. It's 9-5. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Big cut by Ben Himes. Mustangs want to keep this going here. Big Mo. He's got some good wheels for a big man. Beal stands on third. Votto at second. 0-1 pitch is low for a ball. Aaron Pullen looks in, gets the sign. Himes waits. Here's the pitch, high and outside. And now Tommy Duenas wants to have a talk with his pitchers. He's throwing way too hard. And now the home plate umpire wants some fresh supply of baseballs. He'll get those. One of the bad boys. Conversation is over out at pitcher's mound. Home plate umpire has some fresh rocks in his pockets now. Van Himes stands at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 out. Runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit deep into left field. Left fielder breaks back, now comes in. Makes the catch, and the Mustangs are gone. In the bottom of the 6th. Left fielder broke back on that ball. I thought Himes might have done it again, exact same spot. But the Mustangs get 2 runs. On 2 hits, they leave 2. And after 6 innings of play, we'll go to the 7th on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. Mustangs are within 4 now. This is a 9-5 game. Back after this on the Mustangs Radio Network.
Right now, it's nighttime. You're starving, and there are people at Denny's just like you.
Except for one thing. See, they're not starving. They just ordered a plate of steamy little mini burgers. Oh, here comes a big plate of hot, zesty nachos. You know, there's one more difference between you and them. Yeah, see, they're having fun. Denny's, a good place to sit and eat.
Get the good stuff. Right now would be a good time to come to Napa Auto Parts, because chances are there are probably a couple of things on your car that need attention. So whether it's brakes, a battery, or even a new set of wiper blades, you'll find what you need at Napa. This is the good stuff. While you're there, pick up a Stars and Stripes Napa racing hat for just $3.99. It's the same hat worn by Daytona 500 champion Michael Waltrip and the number 15 Napa race team. So stop by Napa today and get the good stuff. Napa, it's the good stuff.
24-hour fitness with 437 locations worldwide and growing, with one right here at 1603 Grand Avenue in Billings. You can't go wrong with 24-hour fitness. 24-hour fitness has the best equipped and cleanest clubs around, offering a wide variety of amenities such as basketball courts, pool, sauna, steam rooms, tons of free weights, all the latest in cardio equipment, and the hottest group exercise classes in the country. Call 1-800-204-2400 today for the location nearest you. 24-hour fitness. It's the way we make you feel.
News Radio 970 KBUL.
We go to the top of the seventh inning. The Mustangs go to the bullpen, and on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard, the Angels lead the Ponies 9-5. Angels will send to the plate 6, 7, and 8 in the lineup. And out on the mound, making his debut in a Mustang uniform, is number 34, Julio Medina. 6'3" right-hander, signed as a free agent. Last with the Gulf Coast League Reds. He's from Elk Grove, Illinois. First pitch on the way. It's a fastball that misses down and inside. Medina, along with Calvin Medlock, just added to the roster today. Pitch on the way. Popped up. This is going to get back and out of play. So it hits on top of the roof here at Cobb. Ryan Kenning up to the plate. He's starting to catch up here. Jimmy Paddock's mother sends us a nice email again. Swung on and a hot shot to Joey Votto. Picks it up, throws on to first. Pitcher covering. Nice job. Votto made a nice throw over to first. And the pitcher covered on the play. Votto kind of was falling backwards as he made the play. But Ryan Kenning was kind of robbed there on a nice play by Joey Votto. It goes 3-1 on the out. Welcome to Billings, Julio Medina. Up to the plate is Water Madrigal. Read you that email coming up. Here's the first pitch. It's in the dirt. As we said, Jimmy Paddock's mother used to listen to Harry Carey. Yes, I did whenever I was younger. And I don't think that right now is the time to do a seventh inning stretch Take Me Out to the Ball Game song. 1-0 pitch is low and away. It runs the count to 2-0. Water Madrigal. Here's the pitch. This is outside. And that's enough Harry for tonight. runs the count to 3 balls, no strikes. Julio, here's the pitch. Swung on and a hot shot to the first baseman. Votto stabs it again. Throws on to Julio, who covers it first. 3-1, 3-1 for the first 2 outs of the seventh inning. Votto stabbed it again and wearing out his glove. These right-handed hitters are so behind Julio Medina. They're coming around late on it, and Votto's getting a workout over there on first. Now up to the plate, Tommy Twinnis. Last time up, Twinnis hit a grand slam home run. First pitch on the way with 2 out. It swung on and popped high into the air into center field. Second baseman, Jabalito Hernandez comes out and makes the play. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome to Billings, Mr. Julio Medina. 3 up, 3 down, and we're in the seventh inning stretch on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. The Mustangs trail the Angels 9-5 on the Mustangs Radio Network.
Pepsi presents Shakira.
I'm gonna break
Radio 970 KBUL.
Hot up here. Rushing back at Campfield on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. The Ponies trail it by 4, 9-5. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Mustangs will send to the plate. 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup. I hope it's like a chorus line. 5, 6, 7, 8. And back up to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be nice. Mustangs trying to come back and win this home opener. First of a 7-game homestand. Mustangs are 2 for 3 so far. And I think the little juice that we just took care of there did a lot to help us out. Up to the plate is Miguel Perez. 0 for 2 on the night. Grounded out, struck out, and walked back in the 5th. First pitch on the way. Sliders in there for a strike. Nice pitch from Aaron Pullen. They're still saying 91 right now. I don't think it's still that warm. Beautiful night at the park. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball catches inside part of the plate. Perez is in the hole at 0-2. And they're saying 86 right now. Still got a nice breeze blowing over the top of the park. Below the rims, down at field level, there's no wind. 0-2 pitch swung on and fouled out of play. We'll stay at 0-2. Looking for a nice day tomorrow as well. There'll be a chance for some showers throughout the middle of the day. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and a number off to the first baseman side. It's going to be a battle to get to the bag first. The pitcher beats Perez over there. After the first baseman flips him the ball, there's one away. In the bottom of the 7, Chris Dickerson comes to the plate for the Ponies. 3-1 on the play. Clear Channel Communication night here at the ballpark. Tomorrow night, it's Pepsi-Cola night. And July the 3rd, it's the last of the 3 games set here with the Angels. It's Old Navy Independence Day. And the 4th of July, we do a 4 o'clock game. Exchange Club of Billings. Free admission with 2 non-perishable food items. Here's the pitch to Dickerson. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Don't forget about Sunday. It's going to be a nice day. ABC Fox 4 Family Day. 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 sodas, $16. That's coming up Sunday. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Dickerson. Fastball that misses outside. See what, Aaron Pullen getting it up there. Pretty good. Mustangs trail it by 4. It's 9-5. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled down the left field line. That's going to get into Betsy's bullpen. Patrons down there having a nice cold frosty ones. They got a souvenir to take home as well. He gives it to a young man. Nice job, mister. Just made a fan for life there. Here's a 1-2 pitch to Chris Dickerson. Fastball that misses low. It'll leave it up to count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Don't forget about General Mills. They got Souvenir Baseball Day. It's coming up on July the 5th. 2-2 pitch is swung on and fouled right back to the screen. Saturday, July the 5th, General Mills Mustangs Souvenir Baseballs to the first 500 fans. It's coming up on Saturday. Dickerson at the plate. 2-2 pitch, 1 out. Swung on and missed. He struck him out, and now the Angels going to throw it around the infield. First strikeout of the game for Aaron Pullen. Check out, that's his second strikeout. And there's 2 gone for Walter Olmsted. Mustangs, you'd love to see him pick up a run or 2 here. And take your chances. First pitch to Wallach. Fastball in at the knees. Just missed him at the knees for a ball. Mustangs trail it 9-5. Bottom of the 7th inning. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball in at the knees. It'll leave it up to count at 1-1. Bobby Mosby stands on deck. Mosby singled and scored. Along with Olmsted, who walked and scored. Back in the 6th. Here's the pitch. Misses outside. It's 2-1. 2-1 pitch is on the way. Swung on and fouled out of play. Going to check some more of those out-of-town scores. They're brought to you by Denny Van Holt Chevrolet Hummer. And then after the game, stick around. It's the 24-hour fitness post-game wrap-up. 24-hour fitness post-game wrap-up immediately following the game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Just barely missed outside. And Tommy Dwinnis, the catcher for Provo, framed that one up and held it. Could not influence the call, though, of Brian Frisch. His way of thinking. Full count pitch on the way. Swung on and hit hard to the first baseman. Picks it up. He'll handle it himself. And the Mustangs go 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the 7th inning. No runs, no hits. We'll go to the top of the 8th. St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. Provo Angels lead the Billings Mustangs 9-5 on the Mustangs Radio Network.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 34th Annual Mustang Baseball Season, sponsored in part by the Billings Gazette. The Billings Gazette offers sports fans more coverage of local and national sports news and information than any other source. The Gazette's experienced team of sports reporters works hard to deliver updates and breaking news both in print and on BillingsGazette.com. So, whether you're interested in softball, Little League, Legion, or professional baseball, turn to the Billings Gazette for the latest in sports highlights. In print and online, the Billings Gazette delivers.
Some people go nowhere in life. Others book their company meetings at the Hampton Inn. At the Hampton Inn, we cater to the business community with a 24-hour exercise room and pool, a 40-plus item breakfast bar, and no-hassle meeting planning with TVs, VCRs, whatever you need included in the price of the room. The Hampton Inn, 5110 Southgate Drive, just west of Geyser Park. We're with you all the way.
AM 970, News Radio 970, KBUL.
Chris Russian back at Camp Field in the Magic City underneath Big Sky Country, known as Montana. St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard, the Ponies trail the Provo Angels 9-5. We'll go to the top of the 8th inning. Mustangs went 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the 7th. Coming up for Tom Kochman's Angels, Howard Kendrick, who's 3 for 3 on the night. Singled in the 2nd, Singleman scored in the 5th, and an RBI double back in the 5th. Kendrick came into this game batting an even 100. 9-1-2 in the lineup. Julio Medina back for his 2nd inning of work. Here's the pitch. Swung on and a chopper to the third baseman Olsen. He gloves, fires it over to first. 1 pitch, 1 up, 1 down. In the top of the 8th. 5-3 on the play. Back to the top of the order with 1 out. Reggie Willits comes to the plate. Willits tonight is 1 for 3. He did reach on a sacrifice fielder's choice back in the 5th. It doesn't count as an at-bat. According to the official score, Matt Bender. He did double to start the game, and he was picked off second on a snap throw by Miguel Perez. First pitch on the way is a fastball. I'll tell you what, Julio Medina got a pretty good fastball out there. 1-0 pitch. Another fastball that tails away but catches the corner for a strike and evens up the count at 1-1. Julio Medina rocks, kicks, and fires. Fastball misses outside. Ron, I'm going to have to ask Jimmy Paddock about that. 2-1 pitch. Fastball catches the outside part of the plate. Strike 2. It evens it up at 2-2. Ron Paddock, Jimmy's dad, sends another great email. Check out the kid's sombrero. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Inside. It'll fill it up at 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody on, and 1 out. Mustangs trying to battle back after giving up 7 runs in the top of the 5th. 3-2 pitch. It hit him right in the leg. That might give the Angels some ideas. Willits took it right in the leg. He's going to be okay. Doesn't rub it. Like a true professional. Runs down to first. Now the designated hitter, Aaron Peel, comes to the plate. Second in the order. Came into the game batting .362. Struck out, singled, sacrificed, and struck out. Give you the line score for both of these teams and to the first pitch from Julio Medina. Pickoff play back over to first, and Willits is back in time for the Mustangs. Or check that for the Angels. 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. For the Mustangs, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Medina checks the runner. Doesn't go. Pitch on the way. Down in the dirt. Nicely blocked by Perez. It's 1-0. Absolutely gorgeous night here at Cobb Field. Folks having a lot of fun in the ballpark. They'd like to see their ponies come back. Take the lead of this game. Runner goes. Swung on and chopped to the shortstop. Field misplayed it. It goes into left field. It did not hit his glove, but they're probably going to give him an error on the play they do. The runner goes from first to third on it. Well, the Mustangs would love the double play here. Miguel Perez comes out to the mound and wants to talk with Julio Medina. Going to go E6 on the play. That is the third batter tonight for Provo that has been hit at the plate. Now, if you're Tom Kochman, all kinds of things open up with a 4-run lead. I used to hear Mike Shannon all the time on the Cardinal Network talk about you're really not comfortable unless you got at least a 4-run lead, and you can kind of breathe because a grand slam, and we've seen one of those in tonight's game. First pitch on the way. It's a good slider in there for a strike to Adam Pankovich. It was a tough play anyway for Rusty Beal to make. Ball hit the berm between the dirt and the grass. Pitch is in the dirt. Evens up the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Play Pankovic. Straight up all the way around. Mustangs. Infielders back. Play for the double play. Homestead behind the bag at third. You don't think Tom Kochman would call for the bunt here, do you? Fastball that barely misses outside part of the plate. Run the count to 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Coming up on Sunday. Check that Saturday. It's General Mills Mustang Souvenir Baseball Day to the first 500 fans. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Paints the corner for a strike. Evens it up at 2-2. Then Sunday, July the 6th, ABC 6, Fox 4 Family Day. 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 sodas, $16. Can't beat that. 2-2 pitch, swung on it, fouled back and out of play, and we'll do it again at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out. Mustangs get a reliever up in the pen. We'll give you that number as soon as I'm able to get the peepers to look down there and see who that is. Nice puff of wind comes into the press box up here. Julio Medina kicks and fires. Swung on and fouled again off to the right side, out of play. First of his 7-game homestand. Mustangs dropped 3 of 4 to Provo. Last week they lost 2 7-inning games, a doubleheader that was played on Tuesday after we were rained down on Monday. Came back and won on Wednesday and then dropped Thursday's decision 3-2. First and third, 2-2 pitch is down on the dirt. Run the count full to 3-2. Tom Kochman, do you send the runner over on first this time? That's a good question. Adam Pankovic stands at the plate. 2 for 4 on the night. Now pickoff play. They got him over at first. Nice pickoff play by Julio Medina. He got the guy leaning. And now there's 2 out. Big pickoff play. Medina fires it back. That was a pretty play. The runner was caught dead to rights. He just started running the other way. 1-3 on the put out. 2 gone. Now you got the runner at third to worry about. Julio Medina, boy, that was a dandy pickoff play. He just jumped off that bat like a cat. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit down the third base line is foul. That almost hit the runner taking off from third. Pankovich started out tonight batting .375. Singleton scored in the first. And into a double play back in the third. Singleton scored in the fifth. Struck out looking back in the sixth. From the top of the eighth, Mustangs trail the Provo Angels 9-5. 3-2 pitch down in the dirt. And Pankovich will take the walk down to first. And up to the plate is Matt Brown. Runners at first and third. Now, they sent Pankovich earlier in the game. He got a stolen base back in the fifth. Wouldn't do that again, would they? You'd like to have that force at second if you need it. Julio Medina looks in. Matt Brown at the plate. 1 for 3 on the night. First pitch is an off-speed delivery that misses in the dirt. 1-0. Still saying 86 here at the park. Pankovich gets a good lead over at first. Votto holds. Olmstead plays behind the bag at third. Medina looks in. Now kicks and fires. Fastball right down the middle in at the knees for a strike. Look at the glove of Miguel Perez behind the plate. Gauge exactly just how much movement there is on Julio Medina's fastball. 1-1 pitch. Swung on it, fouled right back to the screen, and Brown was right on top of that one. He just barely missed that one. Mustangs trying to keep it close here. Immediately following the game, it's the 24-hour fitness post-game wrap-up. They got them all over the country. We saw one in Provo. The players who had worked out there. Very nice facility. 24-hour fitness. Got all the latest equipment. No matter where you're at, you can call them at 800-204-2400. 24-hour fitness. Mustangs trying to climb back into this one. Angels have runners at first and third. Pick up play back over to first. Snap tag, and Pankovich is barely back in time. And that's Julio Medina's A-move there. Quick as a cat. He spins and throws and all in one motion. Medina wears number 34. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and a chopper to third. That ball is going to go foul. Thank goodness they would not have a play on Brown. Olmstead had knocked that down in foul territory. That would have made it a 5-run game. Mustangs in the bottom of the eighth. They're going to send to the plate Bobby Mosby, Rusty Beal. Philip Gentry back on the top of the order. First of a 7-game homestand. You know, it's good to be home. Dorothy clicked her heels together, and we got back to not Kansas, but Montana late the other day. Come back in at 5:30. Mustangs, after the day off yesterday, trail it 9-5. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. And Matt Brown calls time at the plate. Brown tonight walked in the first and scored, struck out looking in the third. Popped out to the shortstop back in the fifth and singled and stranded back in the sixth. We're in the top of the eighth. Provo Angels lead the Mustangs 9-5. Here's the pitch by Medina. It's in the dirt. It'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Every time we got to the 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in Ogden, over the loudspeakers, you heard the this guy come on and go, deuces. Can't get that out of my head. Somebody says Deuce is right below me. Probably got the headsets on here at the game. Glad you're doing it. News Radio 970 KBUL. Medina kicks and fires to the shortstop field. He flips over to second. Hernandez covering. They get the forced at second. That's what I'm talking about, that forced at second. So the Angels going to strand one. They do get a base hit in the inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. The Ponies trail the Angels 9-5 here on the Mustangs Radio Network.
The Rimrock Inn is the official hotel of the Billings Mustangs, located right near downtown with convenient access to the hospitals, Metra, and Cobb Field. And there's a complimentary airport shuttle. Locally owned and operated, the Rimrock Inn features a free expanded continental breakfast, complimentary cookies every evening, in-room coffee maker, a lobby computer for internet access, plus there's a restaurant and a lounge on the property. The official hotel of the Billings Mustangs, the Rimrock Inn. Sports Medicine Center at St. Vincent Healthcare is for the athlete in all of us. Sports medicine is all about getting back into the game, no matter what your game is. Baseball, running, or walking. Sports injured people are cared for by a professional team of therapists with the goal of getting you back into the action. So don't be sidelined. If you're sports injured, ask your physician to send you to Sports Medicine, located in outpatient rehabilitation at St. Vincent Healthcare.
News Radio 970 KBUL.
We go to the bottom of the game. St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. Mustangs trail the Provo Angels 9-5. Chris Freshen back of the flagship. Mustang Radio Network, News Radio 970 KBUL. Mosby up to the plate. First pitch on the way to the big man. Swing and a foul back to the screen. And Bobby just barely missed that one. He kicks back to the screen. Mustangs fans trying to get this rally going. Umpire checks out that baseball, puts it back in his pocket. 0-1 pitch to Bobby Mosby. Down in the dirt. Evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Come on, Bobby. They holler from the stands. See Bobby touch off his second home run of the season. Now time called. Let the band boy come over and pick up the ball. Nice night. Ball ought to carry well. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Big cut again from Big Mo. He's in the hole now at 1-2. Mosby walked back in the first. Lined out to the first baseman in the fourth. Singleton scored back in the sixth. Swing and a pop out, or checked at it. A foul ball down the right field line. Just caught it off the end of the bat. Big Mo back in the plate. Mustangs wear their home white uniforms, red lettering and black trim. Black helmets. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and hit right back below us. The ball skipped right in front of my window. There's some chicken wire across the front of this booth. You kind of wonder just how solid it is. They tell me that before the year's over, there'll be one that'll get back up in the booth here with me. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Somebody out to Bobby Mosby. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a nice off-speed delivery outside of the strike zone. And Big Mo's gone to lead off the bottom of the 8th. Rusty Beal will come to the plate. Mustangs trail it by 4. They're right at 500 at 6-6 on the season. Beal tightens up the Velcro on his batting gloves. Steps in with the black bat. First pitch on the way. Fastball on the outside corner of the plate by Aaron Pullen, who's done a nice job coming in the bullpen. Back in the 7th. A 1 pitch on the way to Beal. Swung on and hit back into the screen. And a fan makes a nice catch as it came down off of the screen for a swab in air. Good crowd on hand here again at Caulfield. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and popped back and out of play. And we'll do it again. Mustangs need base runners here badly. Got to get 4 runs. And you can't hit a 4-run solo homer. Thank you, sir. Matt Bender brings us the latest stats in from the room. Here's another 0-2 delivery. Misses outside. Runs the count to 1-2. Aaron Pullen tonight. He's went 2 1/3. He's only given up 1 hit. Nice night of work so far. Aaron Pullen. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, it evens it up at 2-2. And Rusty Beal trying to battle back after starting out in the hole at 0-2. Ponies need some base runners here. They trail it 9-5. In the bottom of the 8th. Now pitch low and away, and it loads up the count at 3-2. Aaron Pullen wouldn't throw 4 straight balls, would he? Would he? Let's see. Pullen looks in to Twinnis, gets the sign, kicks and fires. Fastball that misses up high, 3 or 4 straight balls. Rusty Beal very patient there. He'll take the walk down to first. It's his 2nd walk of the game. And now Angels manager wants to have a talk with his right-hander out on the mound. And will they pull him? That's the question. Tom Kutchman out there having a word with his right-handed reliever. Talks to him. Duenas pats him on the bottom and says, "Come on, big man, let's go." Kutchman returns to the dugout. He's going to stay in the game. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Mustangs trail the Provo Angels 9-5. Philip Gentry comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. Fastball that misses outside. Now he's thrown 5 straight balls. Gentry 0 for 4 on the night. He's wearing the collar. Just busted loose here. Beal gets the lead over at first. 1-0 pitch. Catches the outside part of the plate. Gentry says, "Ooh, I can't hit that one." It evens up the count at 1-1. Big Phil's got a 2-run homer in Ogden over the weekend. Big swing and a cut. This ball is going to get through for a base hit. Beal will stop at second. The Mustangs now have 2 on. And Javelito Hernandez will come to the plate after the single, the seeing eye single to right by Philip Gentry. All right. And now that is going to be it for Aaron Pullen. Tom Kotchman's going to come out to the mound. And that's going to be all for Aaron Pullen. Some of the kids below us having a good time as well. Mustang fans, they still have hope. They got runners on first and second with 1 out, and the Angels go to the pen. With that, it's time for another Airtel pitching change.
A unique 2-way radio, cell phone, and pager in one compact Motorola handheld unit. Keep in contact with coworkers, contractors, and suppliers instantly with the push of a button. Instant 2-way communications throughout and between Yellowstone County, Missoula, Great Falls, Helena, and Red Lodge, with additional coverage continually constructed over the state. The Airtel system provides many more features than a typical cell phone, and the rate plans are less expensive as well. Airtel, your Nextel-like service in Montana. Call 259-1212.
How are the kids doing riding Met Transit to all of their summer activities?
They're doing great. It's like having their own personal chauffeur. The kids can go to a friend's house, the park, the swimming pool, the mall, downtown, or anywhere the Met travels for just $5 a month, July and August, for unlimited rides. And you know what? You can rest assured that your kids will be with safe, dependable, and professional drivers. Wherever your kids need to go, they can get there by bus.
Well, we're gone a lot in June, but I'm definitely going to take your advice for July and August. It sounds like the perfect solution to the busy world we live in. Where do I call again?
Just call 657-8218 for routing and scheduling information, or have the kids call about the $5 monthly summer fun pass. The Met will help them plan their trip.
Call the City of Billings Met Transit today at 657-8218. That's 657-8218. You can get there by bus.
Tired of all the hassle that goes with your internet connection? The empty promises, forever hold times, lack of service, and lame support? Well, give TGR Solution a call. TGR offers solid dial-up internet access, high-speed DSL for the home or small office, and dedicated access for larger businesses. They're Montana-owned and operated, and when you call, you'll get professional service and support in a matter of minutes instead of hours. Why put up with poor service from your internet provider? Call 294-6000 today. TGR Solution, national internet, Montana style.
Chris Russian back at Campfield. Adrian Goaz comes into the game. Jabalito Hernandez at the plate. 1 on, 2 out. Mustangs trail it 9-5, bottom of the 8th. First pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled out a play down the right field line. Adrian Goaz. GOAS. 1-0 with a 2.57 run average. 7 innings of work. He's given up 2 runs and 7 hits. Struck out 4, walked 2. Jabalito Hernandez up to the plate. Doubled and scored back in the first. Doubled and stranded back in the third. Popped out and struck out in the 6th. 2 for 4 on the night. For number 4, Jabalito Hernandez. Started the night, batting .360. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back and out of play. Now Jabalito's in the hole at 0-2. And the bad boy brings out a fresh supply of baseballs again. We're going through the eggs here tonight at Cobb Field against these Provo Angels. Hernandez. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit right back up the middle. It's going to be a tough play for the shortstop. Throws over to first, gets the out. On the chopper back up the middle. But he does move the runners over to second and third. And those are 2 big runs standing out there. As Joey Votto will come to the plate with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Votto tonight singled and scored back in the first. Walked in the third. Lined out to the third baseman. RBI single back in the 6th. He's got 2 RBIs in the game. First pitch on the way from the big righty. Swung on and hit back to the shortstop. Pankovich has it. Goes on to first for the out. And the Mustangs are gone. They got 2 base runners on in that inning, unable to bring them on around. Joey Votto grounds out 6-3 to end the thread in the bottom of the 8th. We'll go to the top of the 9th on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. The Ponies trail the Angels 9-5 on the Mustang Radio Network.
You've got mail. Goodbye.
Is your dial-up net service slow and unreliable? With Bresnan Online high-speed internet service, you get user-friendly, always-on, lightning-quick service. And for a limited time, you can get our no-hassle installation for half the normal price. Plus, you'll get $15 off the first 2 months of service. So get Bresnan Online today and start enjoying the internet. Call 1-800-797-7008 today and save up to $80. Not available in all areas. Some restrictions apply. Call Bresnan for pricing and services. Offer expires June 30th, 2003.
Hey fans, if you'd like to get the chance to get personal with the Billings Mustangs for a game of golf in a relaxing setting, get out and take in a round or 2 or 3 or whatever at the Peter Yegan Golf Club. Hey, baseball isn't the only sport these guys know, but who knows? You just might become a golf fan too. The Peter Yegan Golf Club, the golfing home for Mustang players and coaches at 3400 Grand Avenue.
Drink Big Spring bottled water to your health. You'll acquire a taste for excellent water from the start when you drink this water. The source is located in the foothills of the Snowy Mountains near Lewistown, Montana. Big Spring water is not filtered or processed water. This natural mountain spring water is bottled with the natural minerals left in and nothing added such as chlorine, which has to be in your tap water. You know you should drink 8 glasses of water per day to be healthy, so please try Big Spring bottled water, the bottle with the label that actually lists the minerals present in each delicious cold drink. Click and use the coupon in the Mustang Souvenir Game Program today. Call 252-4230.
Fox 4 News at 9 gives you the news 1 hour earlier. Brandon Lenore and Melissa Jensen deliver the day's news first. Chief Meteorologist Sean Stevens Supercast analyzes weather data and pinpoints when and where tomorrow's weather will happen. And Noel Zangelli and Billings' largest sports department highlight the local sports you want. Fox 4 delivers the news at a more convenient time. Get the news and weather you want earlier with a Fox 4 News at 9. It's about time.
Chris Russian back at Cobb Field on the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard. We go to the top of the 9th. The Angels lead the Mustangs 9-5. And Tripkowski in the pitch for the Ponies. There's for his brother listening in Alaska tonight. Baby brother's in the game here. Baby brother, Tripkowski, big kid, 6'5", 6'6", making his third appearance of the season. First pitch was a ball that went back to the screen. Second pitch is in there, fastball, at the knees for a strike. Matt Tripkowski, Trepkowski. Works to Matt Pally. A speed delivery. Ooh, where was that at? Whew. Man alive. Perez kind of wonders about that one as well as he turns around. Runs the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. To Matt Pally. Here's the pitch. Fastball that's down. Runs it to 3 balls and 1 strike. Tripkowski, 2 innings of work so far this season. Giving up 2 hits and 1 earned run. Walked 4, struck out 1. Tripkowski, big lefty. Sidewinder. Fires. Misses inside, and the leadoff man is on with a walk to strike the 9th. Tomorrow night at the ballpark, Pepsi-Cola night. Pepsi-Cola night. July the 2nd. I can't believe it's almost Independence Day. Now up to the plate is Ryan Kenning. 0 for 3 on the night. He was hit by a pitch and scored back in the 5th. That 5th inning, where the Mustangs gave up 7 runs. Ouchie Owie. Run a run first. Here's the pitch. First one is in there for a strike. Big man. He was funny guy. Sit a couple of seats behind me on the bus ride the other night. He and I were the only one that were still up whenever we got into Billings. 6'6", 235. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike. Looked like Pally was going to try to sacrifice that time and turned a butt, and he pulled it back. Tripkowski's got him in the hole now at 0-2. Brother listening up in Alaska tonight. Let me ask you this. Sun's still shining up there? We're 5 till 10, and the sun all but gone behind the rim rocks here in the Magic City. Give me some of those out-of-town scores. They're brought to you by Denny Van Holt Chevrolet Hummer. Those are coming up. We'll try to get to them in this inning. Here's the pitch. Half swing. Did it go? Did it go? They appeal. No, he did not, says the field umpire, and it runs the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Minimize that. See if it'll allow me to do that. We wait for Tramp's older brother to email us if he's still listening up in Alaska at the Air Force Base. 1-2 pitch. Got him on the corner. Struck him out. It's the 2nd strikeout of the season for Tripkowski. First in the game, and there's 1 gone, and now a double play will get the Mustangs out of the inning. Tripkowski painted the outside part of the plate with that one. Got him looking. Mustang pitching staff still leads the league in earned run average. Lowest earned run average, I should say. Up to the plate is Warner Madrigal. He's got the telling blow in this game right now. Pick-up play back over to first, token throw. Votto makes the stab and throws it back into Tripkowski. Warner Madrigal. Hit a grand slam home run back in the 5th. 9-5. Top of the 9th. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Tripkowski's pitch. Fastball in at the knees for a strike. Tripkowski, even whenever he plays catch, out just playing catch, he comes at you with that sidearm. It's not an underarm pitch like, say, Ken Tacova used to throw for the Pirates, but just about right at the belt loop high. 0-1 pitch, barely misses outside. It runs the count to 1-1. No action now in either bullpen. As we are in a 9-6 game in the top of the 9th. Provo Angels lead the Billings Mustangs here in the Pioneer League. Mustangs started the 9th. 3 games out of first place behind that Great Falls outfit. and Helena, both with a 9-3 record. Tripkowski pauses at the belt, kicks and fires. Fastball that misses up high. It runs it to 2-1. We do it again tomorrow night. Pepsi-Cola night at the ballpark. July the 3rd, Old Navy Independence Day celebration. Then July the 4th, 4 o'clock starting time. Exchange Club of Billings, free admission with 2 non-perishable food items. Here's the pitch. Fastball that misses inside. It runs it to 3-1. Tripkowski certainly does not want to walk this man. Put the runners at first and second. Porter Madrigal probably going to get a pretty good pitch to swing out here. Here's the 3-1. Missed it outside. He walked him. Now you got runners at first and second, and now they get the Mustang bullpen up. It will not. Runners at first and second, both advancing by the way of the wide. And up to the plate is Tommy Duenas. Duenas does a pretty good job behind the plate with his Provo team. Duenas started out the ninth, batting .258. He does have 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. Mustangs look for the double play. Pitch on the way, misses inside for a ball. Tripkowski starting to have some problems with his control. Try to get those ironed out. Looks in, gets the sign from Miguel Perez behind the plate. Checks the runner at second, now fires home. Fastball aim at the knees for a strike. Now the Mustang bullpen going to start getting busy. It's like the birthday boy, Brock Till, looks like he's going to start loosening up. Tommy Duenas at the plate. Mustangs trail it 9-4. Tripkowski wants a new set of signs. Runners at first and second, 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tripkowski pauses at the belt. Now fires home. Swung on at a hot shot to third. Nice play by Olmstead. Throws it over to first. Can't make the play. Votto picks it up. They did get the out on the force out at third. So you get the force at third on check that, Matt Pally. You'll give an error on the throw. So there's 2 gone. Olmstead picked that one out of the dirt. Stepped on third. Threw over to first, but high. 5 unassisted on the out at third, and then it goes E5 on the runner getting to first. Runner at first was Warner Madrigal. He came all the way around to third on the air. Into the plate with 2 outs is Howard Kendrick. Kendrick's gotten healthy here. Came into the game batting just a buck. 100. Flat 100. He's 3 for 4 on the night. We're at the 10 o'clock hour. We'll do the ID coming up here. First pitch on the way. Catches the corner for his strike. After this next pitch, we'll pause for station identification.
This is Billings' home for Rush Limbaugh, Dr. Laura, Michael Reagan, and the Morning Bulletin. News Radio 970 KBUL, AM Billings. A Clear Channel station.
And I guess we did it just then. Thank you, Jason. 0-1 pitch is up high. Evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners at first and third, 2 outs. Mustangs trailing 9-5. We're in the top of the 9th inning. Provo Angels up to the plate. Howard Kendrick. Tripkowski kicks and fires and swung on, and it's deep into left center field. Dickerson goes back, reaches. Did he make the catch? He did! Dickerson reached up at the last minute, slides into the wall on the warning track, and he makes the catch. He saves 2 runs. Heck, he might have saved 3 on that play. Oh, Chris Dickerson just made a tremendous play. Kendrick flies out deep to center, and the Mustangs get out of the jam. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. Mustangs need 4 runs. Let's go. On the St. Vincent Hospital scoreboard, 9-5 on the Mustang Radio Network.
Z Creative Web and Design is the web broadcasting source of the Billings Mustangs. Z Creative features website and graphic design, web hosting, database-driven websites, audio and video streaming, website ranking enhancement, e-commerce solutions, and flash site design. Stop by and see the new office at 1004 Division Street, Suite 204 in Billings, and visit them online at www.zcreative.com or call toll-free 1-866-933-6730.
Get connected with Three Rivers Wireless Digital PCs, the cordless phone that offers digital clarity and a full lineup of features. Their great rates and affordable in-state, regional, and national calling rates mean you're never out of touch, whether you're at home, work, or out of town for a road trip. For quality and value, get connected with digital PCs. Call Three Rivers Wireless today at 656-5949.
Have that sports itch that needs to be scratched? Count on News Radio 970 to bring you Fox Sports Weekends every weekend on News Radio 970 KBUL.
Chris Russian back at Cobb Field, and boy, Chris Dickerson just made a tremendous play to save 2 runs. He doesn't make that catch, probably bounces off the base of the wall, and Howie Kendrick, who's pretty fast down on the base pass, might have scooted all the way around. Mustangs go to the bottom of the 9th. They need a 4 to tie, 5 to win. They'll send up the 4, 5, and 6 batters to start it off. Himes, Perez, and Dickerson. Anybody else gets up, make it interesting. Adrian Goaz comes back to the mound for his 2nd inning of work. Give you some of those scores. Out-of-town scores brought to you by Denny Manholt Chevrolet Hummer. Milwaukee and Houston. Houston wins it in the bottom of the 10th inning. They beat the Brew Crew 6-5. As we told you earlier, Cincinnati won. The Cardinals lost. Now the Reds only 3.5 games out of first place in the Central Division. Himes comes to the plate. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 1. You know what? I think that they've stopped feeding Ben Himes so many fastballs, and you got to hit that off-speed junk from these Angel pitchers. Well, 1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Colorado leads Arizona 7-0. Arizona batting in the top of the 9th. And the Dodgers are tied at 1 apiece, hosting the Padres. Anaheim hosting Texas. On 1 pitch, fouled back into the screen. That'll run the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Anaheim leads Texas 7-3. Texas batting in the top of the 8th. Oakland and Seattle in the top of the 7th. They're knotted up at 1 apiece. 1-2 pitch on the way to Ben Himes. Way outside. It'll even up the count at 2-2. Scoreboard's got 1-2. I've got 2-2 myself. Missed on a fastball inside earlier in the count. Yeah, now they fix it. Thank you, Al. 2-2 pitch. Inside, it almost got Himes. He had to spin out of the way. Remember now, in this 9-5 ball game, you've had 3 Provo hitters that have been hit by pitches tonight. Provo is not retaliated. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 9th, Mustangs trailing by 4. Full count pitch. Swung on and belted deep into center. Center fielder now breaks back, now comes in, makes the catch, and there's 1 away. And the Mustangs are down to their last 2 outs after the fly out to center. Miguel Perez comes to the plate. 0 for 3 on the 9th. Grounded out, struck out. Grounded out in the 7th. He walked back in the 5th and was stranded. Stick around immediately following the game. It's the 24-hour fitness post-game wrap-up. And all the day's scores 24-hour fitness post-game wrap-up. Perez swings and promptly singles into center. Mustangs get a base runner. They need 2 more to make it interesting. Chris Dickerson will come to the plate. Mustangs want to stay away from that dreaded double play that could end the game. 9-5. Mustangs trail it by 4. Dickerson stands in. Started out the 9, hitting .207. He's 0 for 4. He reached on an error back in the 3rd. He wears number 40 for it. First pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled right back to the screen. Dickerson was right on top of that one. Paid crowd tonight at 3,231. I want to say thank you on behalf of the Billings Mustangs Professional Baseball Club. Dickerson, 0-1 pitch, swung on and hit hard to the first baseman, makes the play. He'll step on first for the second out. Perez goes down to second. And that bat might have been broke at the plate. Sounded like a busted bat. It's one of those bomb bats, those composite bats, so I don't know if it broke or not. But there's 2 gone. 3 unassisted in the book. And Walter Olmstead steps to the plate. Olmstead is 0 for 3 on the night. Walked and scored back in the 6th. Mustangs need 2 more base runners to make it interesting. First pitch on the way to Big Wally. Inside at the knees is low for a ball. After the game, it's the 24-hour fitness post-game wrap-up. We do it again here tomorrow night. 1-0 pitch. Swung on and popped into center field. Center fielder comes on. That ball's going to drop for an RBI single. Perez is going to come around to score from second. And now it's a 9-6 game. And there we go. Now Bobby Mosby comes to the plate. He gets a hold of one here. Then we're going to start getting into Tom Kochman's supply of Rolaids over on the Angel bench. Goaz likes throwing it low. Bobby Mosby likes him down low. 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. Mustangs trail it by 3. Come on, Big Mo. First pitch on the way. Outside. And Tommy Duenas wants to run out and have a quick word with his pitcher, Adrian Goaz. Clay Cleveland comes to the on-deck circle. He'll pinch in for Rusty Beal if Big Mo is able to get on. Wouldn't that be sweet? 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, runner on first. Mustangs trail it by 3. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Big Mo trying to hold up on the pitch that came in right about letter high. Well, Big Mo's got the top 2 buttons undone on that big Mustang jersey. Wears number 59. Biggest number on the team for the biggest man on the team. Big legs. Like to see him get his arms extended on a fat one here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit a chopper to the shortstop. Picks it up, throws it on to second for the out, and that'll do it. Angels win the game 9-6. Time of the game is 3 hours and 7 minutes. A crowd of 3,231 paid to see it tonight. The Angels claim their 4th win in 5 games over the Ponies. Line score for the Mustangs: 6 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. For the victorious Provo Angels tonight, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. Stick around. The 24-hour fitness post-game wrap-up comes up next. It's all here on the Mustang Radio Network.
24-hour fitness with 437 locations worldwide and growing, with one right here at 1603 Grand Avenue in Billings. You can't go wrong with 24-hour fitness. 24-hour fitness has the best equipped and cleanest clubs around, offering a wide variety of amenities such as basketball courts, pool, sauna, steam rooms, tons of free weights, all the latest in cardio equipment, and the hottest group exercise classes in the country. Call 1-800-204-2400 today for the location nearest you. 24-hour fitness. It's the way we make you feel.
Right now, it's nighttime. You're starving, and there are people at Denny's just like you. Except for one thing. See, they're not starving. They just ordered a plate of steamy little mini burgers. Oh, here comes a big plate of hot, zesty nachos. You know, there's one more difference between you and them. Yeah, see, they're having fun. Denny's, a good place to sit and eat.
John, there's something I must tell you. I want to be free.
Oh, Helen, you want to be free with the wind in your hair, life without care?
No, I want to be free of those overnight laxatives that give me cramps.
You want Freelax, the only overnight laxative that gives you stimulant-free, cramp-free relief in just 2 caplets.
Oh, John, I just wish everything could be that dependable.
Freelax is the free of everything you hate about laxatives. Laxative. Look for it in the bright green box. Use only as directed.
Are you looking for a new home? Then the place to go is First Citizens Bank. First Citizens Bank can help you get the key to your dreams with a mortgage to fit your needs. Take advantage of low rates and local decisions. Quality financial service for a quality life. First Citizens Bank, with 6 locations to serve you, 4 in Billings and 2 in Laurel. First Citizens Bank, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
You've got mail. Goodbye.
Is your dial-up net service slow and unreliable? With Bresnan Online high-speed internet service, you get user-friendly, always-on, lightning-quick service. And for a limited time, you can get our no-hassle installation for half the normal price. Plus, you'll get $15 off the first 2 months of service. So get Bresnan Online today and start enjoying the internet. Call 1-800-797-7008 today and save up to $80. Not available in all areas. Some restrictions apply. Call Bresnan for pricing and services. Offer expires June 30th, 2003.
You're listening to Billings Mustangs Baseball on News Radio 970 KBUL. Now the postgame show brought to you by 24-Hour Fitness. Once again, the voice of Billings Mustangs Baseball, Chris Russian.
Chris Russian back at Cobb Field where the Mustangs drop a tough one here tonight. Provo Angels win the game at 9-6. In front of a crowd of 3,231. Undoing of this team tonight was that 7th inning as the Provo Angels scored 7 runs. Mustangs came back and scored 3 after the Mustang pitchers were able to shut down the Angels for the remainder of the game. But they lose it here tonight, 9-6. They have now lost 4 of 5 games to the Provo Angels. Mustangs started out tonight, got a good pitching performance by Derek Hawk. Hawk went 4 innings. He was lifted with a runner on first in the top of the 4th. But I'll tell you what, let's go back a little bit. Provo started out the game in the top of the 1st. Reggie Willits led off the game with a double. After Aaron Peel struck out, Adam Pankovich came to the plate. Willits leading off a little too far out at second, and Miguel Perez, catcher for the Mustangs, picked off Willits back at second. Pankovich went on ahead and singled. Then Matt Brown walked, and Brandon Balcom singled. And just like that, Provo led the game 2-0 in the top of the 1st. Mustangs came back. They picked up 3 runs of their own. With 1 out, Jabalito Hernandez doubled. Joey Votto then singled to drive in Hernandez, and Ben Himes came to the plate in the bottom of the 1st inning. It's his first game here at Cobb Field.
Here's the pitch to Ben Himes. Swung on and hit deep to left. This ball is way back at the track, at the wall. It is gone! Ben Himes, his first professional home run, and the Mustangs take the lead 3-2.
So Ben Himes gets his first professional home run on the mighty swing. Himes, on the season now, has 7 RBIs. He's batting better than .357 on the season. Mustangs took that 3-2 lead, and it held up until that 5th inning. Derek Hawk was lifted after 4 innings of pitching, giving up 6 hits. Only 2 of those runs were earned. He struck out 4. David Talamentes came into the game. He only went 2/3 of an inning, but he gave up 4 hits, 6 runs. All of them were earned. David just did not have his best stuff here tonight, including a grand salami. Warner Madrigal hit a grand slam home run. And then, after that, Tommy Duenas got on. After being checked at, Tommy Duenas was the cat that hit the grand slam home run. Howard Kendrick then came up and got a single. He later scored. Those 2 runs really hurt after the grand slam home run in that 5th inning, where the Angels scored 7 runs. They sent 11 people to the plate. Mustangs had a threat going a little bit later in the game. Was able to put runners on. They came back and got 2 runs in the 6th inning. Walter Olmsted led it off with a walk. Bobby Mosby then singled. Rusty Beal walked. And then Joey Votto got 2 RBIs on a single into right field. It scored both Mosby and Walter Olmsted. After that, the score was 9-4. Mustangs then was able to add another run in the bottom of the 9th. After Ben Himes flat out, Miguel Perez singled. He got down to second. Chris Dickerson grounded out to the first baseman. Olmsted then got a single to score Perez. It's Olmsted's 4th RBI on the season. Bobby Mosby then came to the plate. Grounded out on a fielder's choice to the shortstop, and that took care of the Mustangs. Once again, the line score for Provo: 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. For the Mustangs, 6 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors on the night. David Talamentes takes the loss. He goes to 1-1. Jason Cox, who came into relief for Von Sturzbank, gets the win. He only goes 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. Gives him 3 walks, but isn't that a crazy game called baseball? Whenever, out of all the relievers that come out of the pen, you go the shortest distance and still get credit for the win. Adrian Goaz gets the same. That's number 4 on the season. We're going to take a quick 1-minute timeout. Whenever we come back, we're going to check the scores in Major League Baseball, the out-of-town scores. Once again, the Mustangs lose it here tonight, 9-6, back in 60 seconds. This is the 24-hour fitness post-game wrap-up on News Radio 970 KBUL.
Z Creative Web and Design is the web broadcasting source of the Billings Mustangs. Z Creative features website and graphic design, web hosting, database-driven websites, audio and video streaming, website ranking enhancement, e-commerce solutions, and flash site design. Stop by and see the new office at 1004 Division Street, Suite 204 in Billings. And visit them online at www.zcreative.com or call toll-free 1-866-933-6730.
Get connected with Three Rivers Wireless Digital PCs, the cordless phone that offers digital clarity and a full lineup of features. Their great rates and affordable in-state, regional, and national calling rates mean you're never out of touch, whether you're at home, work, or out of town for a road trip. For quality and value, get connected with digital PCs. Call Three Rivers Wireless today at 656-5949.
News Radio 970 KBUL.
Chris Russian back at Cobb Field, where the Mustangs dropped the first of this 7-game homestand. They lose it tonight to the Provo Angels. The final was 9-6. Let's give you some of the other baseball that's going on tonight. As we told you earlier, the Reds started out the night 4.5 games out of first place in the National League Central Division. They defeat Pittsburgh today, 5-3. Denny Graves got the win. He goes to 4-7 on the season. Williamson got the save. That's number 19 on the air. The Cardinals lost today, 5-1. They dropped their second in a row to San Francisco. And with Houston winning, Houston now in a first-place tie in the National League Central Division. The Reds only 3.5 games out of first place. Just about all of baseball is completed now, with the exception of some of the games on the West Coast. The Dodgers trail San Diego 6-1. San Diego's hung a 6th spot in the 7th inning. Colorado defeats Arizona 7-4. Finley gets the win. I'll tell you some more of these scores. As I said, San Francisco beats St. Louis 5-1. Houston beat Milwaukee. Took them 10 innings to do it, but they get the run in the bottom of the 10th. Stone gets the win. DeHaan gets the loss. He goes to 2-6. Montreal is beaten by the Mets. Mets come with a big run in the bottom of the 9th inning. They beat Montreal 7-6. The Cubs lose again to Philadelphia 4-3. Usually you see the Cubs fall apart in September. They're doing it early here this season. They've been in first place. How about Atlanta? They just Florida thrashes Atlanta 20-1. They get 25 hits in the game. Josh Beckett gets the win. He's 3-3. Talk about some big-time trade bait there. Mike Hampton not working out as well as what John Sherholtz, the general manager of Atlanta, had hoped. Mike Hampton goes to 3-5 on the season. In the American League, Yankees beaten by Baltimore 7-3. Detroit beats Toronto 5-0. Tampa Bay beats Boston 4-3. Kansas City, they continue to stay hot. Jose Lima gets the win. They beat Cleveland 6-3. Chicago White Sox beat Minnesota 6-1. All of these scores are brought to you by Denny Van Holt, Frontier Chevrolet Hummer. Check out their new location on 3000 King Avenue West here in the Magic City. This computer refreshes right in the middle as I'm trying to tell you what's going on. They're still playing out in Oakland, Seattle there. They're tied up at 1 apiece as Oakland bats in the bottom of the 8th. They're in the top of the 9th. Anaheim leads Texas 7-5. Well, the Mustangs going to come back at it again here tomorrow. They'll take on this same Provo team. Provo's feasted so far this season on the Ponies, as they beat them 4 of the 5 games that they have played here so far. Mustangs got a good performance again out of Ben Himes. He went 2 for 4 on the night, got 2 RBIs and a run scored on his first professional home run. He hit that in the bottom of the first inning. This Mustang team continues to pound the baseball. Then they'll go into kind of a scoring slump over 2 or 3 innings. The air and some. Also, David Talamantes not having his best stuff hitting the mound tonight. He only goes 2/3 of an inning. He gets the loss. As I said, he goes to 1-1 on the season. Time of the game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. 3,231 paid to see it here. We want to remind everybody we'll do it again tomorrow night against the same Provo team. It's going to be Pepsi-Cola night at the ballpark. 6:30 will be the on-deck show. 7 o'clock the first pitch. Don't forget about Thursday, Old Navy Independence Day celebration. July the 4th, we start at 4 o'clock. Exchange Club of Billings, free admission with 2 non-perishable food item donation. Sunday, it's going to be General Mills Mustang souvenir baseballs to the first 500 fans. Then on Sunday, July the 6th, it's ABC 6, Fox 4 Family Day. 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 sodas for $16. You cannot beat that deal. That's coming up on Sunday, July the 6th. Once again, the Mustangs lose it here tonight, 9-5 to the Provo Angels. We'll try to do it again tomorrow. Mustangs. I'm going to try to tell you who we're going to send to the mound, but I have misplaced that right now. Let's give you the line scores again. Provo, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. for Billings. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors. Crowd of 32,31 paid to see it tonight. Mustangs are 1 game below 500 at 6-7. Provo improves to 8-6 on the year. That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. Our thanks to our engineer back at the studios of News Radio 970 KBUL, Mr. Jason Newell. Once again, Mustangs are defeated tonight 9-6. Our next broadcast tomorrow, 6:30, the On Deck Show, 7 o'clock, the first pitch against the Provo Angels. For everybody here at Cobb Stadium in Cobb Field, I'm Chris Russian. Good night.
You've been listening to Billings Mustangs Baseball, a KBUL sports presentation heard exclusively on News Radio 970 KBUL. This season, the games are brought to you by Three Rivers Wireless, Airtel, Big Springs Bottled Water, Billings Met Bus, the Deaconess Billings Clinic, First Citizens Bank, Life Center Northwest, the Northern Hotel, Peter Yeagan Golf, Rockpile, St. Vincent Healthcare, and Universal Athletics. Thanks for listening to Billings Mustangs Baseball on News Radio 970 KBUL.